And with that, hello, Kicking YouTube. We are here for episode 39, part 9 of Parallax and Xenocrates. Last we left off, everyone's pushing to the final. But don't just take my word for it. Have everybody else explain it.
Here's a
Hello,
word from our
everybody else.
sponsor.
Yay! Avery, you want to come hang out? Avery, hey,
Can't do it.
hey, Bug,
I can do it.
look.
I can't do a recap, so somebody else is going to do it because I wasn't here. Okay, bye.
It also means he never went back and checked for that question.
Yeah. So we all
What question?
loaded up, stopped back through the flying city with extra ships in tow with Drogue and various others from the OG party from this place, ready to say, fuck it, let's take the fight to Xenocrates.
Sorry.
When we got to Flying City, I believe King Deca also said fuck it and gave us the full force of his Drodeca, the flying force. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is Deca with us? I can't remember.
Yeah, he jumped on with
Deca. Yeah.
Rogue.
So, and then we all took off with 500 something Drodeca, Vibrant Riders, and 5 airships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. But flying, we, their usual level of shenanigans. Kaithos linked with the leader of the Drodeca. As we finally got into the Badlands area, the Drodeca spotted a almost swarm of enemies in the sky kind of coming towards us. So they went to take that on while we moved ourselves lower with the ships. That way, in case ship goes boom, we're not that high off the ground. With moving lower, we moved towards the ruins, which turns out there were some various slots of unknown specific slot type, but whatever. And then this weird whirlpool of sand happening, which turned out to be a giant fucking worm onto the ground coming out. Said worm ended up getting the ruby chicken, and then another one of the slots were thrown in there. At which point, Kaithos chucked a fireball into its mouth, forcing it to spit out.
I can't.
No.
Worm.
No, I don't think anybody else did.
Nobody got a name for it. It was just big worm. Does it look similar to that worm in the tunnel we found? That we fought?
We shall name it Fred.
But similar, but the wrong color type, yeah.
Wrong color type, but same size, roughly?
Roughly.
Okay. But anyway, got it spit out. The slod, who at that point was just dead, I think. If not dead, it was killed off pretty fast.
Yeah.
As well as the ruby chicken and all the ruby chicken's armor. Thankfully, the ruby chicken had reverted back to its regular little statue size and was unharmed in any way, so. And that's where we left off, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, we got back up onto the ship, and that's pretty much about it, yeah.
Yeah. Sound about right?
Sounds
Yeah.
about
Other
right.
people got back on the ship. Kaidos never left the ship because kill things from range.
Yep. Well, yeah, you guys went from getting real low to bypass everything to
Fighting shit.
and then going, all right, we got to go back up into the sky kind of deal.
No, I think we're still hovering above the ruins because the Drodeca haven't reported from. Like, Kaithos is still linked to, what's her name? It starts with a T.
Oh, Tifa?
Tifa, yeah. So I'm getting, like, rough approximations of what's. Like, I'm gonna let her know that, okay, ground forces got eliminated at the ruins.
Yep, because up above you is this wild and crazy aerial fighting.
Battle. Yeah.
Um,
How far above us? Exactly.
probably a few 100 feet.
Okay.
So unless you got a range of like 200 plus, you probably won't be much help.
Oh, I mean, I've got distance spell. So there's a couple things I could shoot that direction.
I mean, if I
Yeah, make
really
it.
wanted to, I could just sit there and take pot shots at random things.
Not to mention, then if you're, well, Cross has got the wings. He can make his distance smaller if he wanted to.
Mhm.
Crawling up into the crow's nest would give you a much more height advantage too on that kind of stuff.
We're not going to do that because that will also be a hazard to the other people.
I mean, we could just try to keep advancing forward.
Towards
Oh,
the
also,
tower.
Badger, I want to quickly ask you something about my musket.
Okay.
I should have confirmed it earlier, honestly. In the bio, it's for the range, you set it to 600, 310. What's the variable? Also, not sorry, 160 dash 310. So, like, what's the variable between the two?
The variable, that's your min max.
Oh, right, gotcha. Okay, sorry, my bad.
It's your optimal range.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anything beyond the 310 would technically force you to roll with disadvantage because you're making a long
Okay.
shot. And then
Okay.
and you can still shoot up to the first number. But if they're really if they're within like 40, 50 feet of you, there might be a disadvantage proc. But I think you have the perk that
Negates that. I
recall.
think I do.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter if he has it, or crossbow expert.
Or
No,
crossbow expert.
sharpshooter's the only one that negates the long distance one.
The
There isn't
distance one.
actually. They actually don't do point blank penalties.
No, you get
Really?
disadvantage if you're in melee.
If you're in melee, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if
Well,
they're
if you-
on you, then yes, you have disadvantage.
Yeah, but if you're still 10 feet away, 15, you're
Yeah.
fine up to the optimal, and then past the optimal, then you start getting a disadvantage, and then I think it's like max is the parentheses or you're very.
Because if you're firing a weapon that's optimal range is between 100 and 300 feet, if an enemy gets hit when it's under the 100-foot range, there's a chance that it's just going to go poof if it gets hit.
Yeah.
But it was mostly to verify, Daniel, that it's a long distance gun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just wanted to just double check. I didn't know if it was some fucking weird, like, some different variable, like, for an example, with one-handed and two-handed. Obviously, not one-handed musket, but you know what I mean.
Well, it's like even like throwing knives have like what the distance between like 20 and 60?
Or maybe even 40.
20 and 40,
That's
yeah.
a short.
Which is
or that's
weird
a
because
long
it's
range.
like, well, what do you mean? It's like, well, that's just kind of like it's optimal. Like you can throw it between the low and high end. Unless you enlarge your size and have a strength score of like 100, then you can
Right.
make the high end distance feel like nothing. But yeah, you can definitely shoot that musket within that 100-foot range. It's just it's optimized for long distance.
Right. Yeah. Plus, I double checked. I've got sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you'll never take the disadvantage.
So you could
and
pick
you
out
get
somebody
that
1,000 feet away and not have to worry about the disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Plus sharpshooter also lets you bypass, I think, what,
Covered.
up quarter coverage, half coverage, something like that.
Quarter coverage and
Three-fourths.
3/3.
3/4 cover.
Yeah.
3/4, yeah.
So unless they're completely covered, you could still potentially hit them, which is nuts.
What can I say? I'm good with holding guns.
All right, but as you guys are getting onto the ship and watching the fighting above, eventually there's this almost like chase that happens, and the dark swarm eventually retreats what's left of it.
Okay.
And the Drodeca ends up coming back to you guys to do its hovering thing again. But even as Pathos can figure out, the Drodeca took some numbers. And even though you guys are kind of low, you can see some of the plain, in the desert dirt and whatnot. And
What's the number that Tifa's got in her head of how many she lost on her side of things?
about 30.
Out of the 500?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
out of
sorry,
500.
but
Yeah.
No, for the first battle, and having, that first aerial battle. That, I mean,
Is that rider and mounts?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right.
Yeah, if the rider ends up getting killed, the worm will generally follow its next closest
Yeah, and keep
rider.
fighting.
But if there were a couple of ones where the mount gets slain and the rider ends up taking the fall.
Bombard
Yeah.
slowly fall to death. Where is my fucking book? That is always the joy about moving, is trying to fucking find everything that you put.
But as they come back around, they're like, all right, where to? We're going to keep pushing?
I mean, I think.
Yeah.
What I would advise.
Do you guys need
Low and
any of your people need rest to chill on the? Obviously, like you lost 30, but there are some that probably got damaged. So whoever's the worst damage should probably take their breaks first on the deck of the ships.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them that like
Healers who can.
land and crash, almost kind of thing on some of the boats. Like, all right, yep, we're good, we're healing.
What?
Some of the wounded is the mounts, like maybe one of the wyvern's wings are busted. There's a couple of them where the wyvern's fine, but the rider's taking a beating. And
Yeah.
Between the 5 ships, there's plenty of space for the wounded to go chill and try to get rested up, especially with the group split as it is. There's plenty of people with medicine and healing spread throughout.
Yeah. Because that would be the main thing, is whoever's, still alive, but like could drop, fix that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and surprisingly, the ships are aligned to where the Muscovy is the leading vessel, with Loheim and Asandra on the ones directly behind you. They're kind of more for like the tactical, between Loheim's knowledge and Asandra's battle tactics. And then the 2 in the back are designed for, with Abra's vessel for, healing and recuperating. And then the King's in the back one for call outs and, supply and stuff like that. So there's a nice purpose for it.
Well, I don't know what fucking happened to one of my pens.
Okay, that's good. You should keep moving then, keep pressing.
Yeah.
How many sorcerers?
I mean, do we start still heading towards like the middle-ish area of what we can tell from the map?
Mm-hmm.
The base of the mountain and the base of the tower.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
So you
I don't
guys eventually
know,
start.
figuring out like in Cross's head, he's not too battle strategist, but he has read about stuff and he's talked with ProTech about things and stuff like that. So while we're traveling, he's also kind of looking for like channels within the desert that kind of can act as like a choke point for funneling the ground enemies,
Yeah.
and kind of making note of them.
Yep. And as you guys are floating around, come across, like just part of the tower and its construction. This thing is fucking massive.
Starts really looming.
But you do find
Oh, fucking pen. Damn it.
I guess, a small choke point, which you can kind of see on the map. We'll kind of draw it out. We'll draw it out in green just so it showcases is where you have the front entry here.
Okay.
There is a potential choke point you can get that's like here and here, where the dunes kind of force everybody to go low into the valley.
Okay.
Okay.
Choke point means like destination, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay.
Basically, a
That's
choke
fine.
point is like where it's like bottlenecking, where something big slowly gets down to a point, and then it forces like water and things like that, or a force of enemies to have to funnel through
Oh.
this very small gap instead of being
Yeah.
able to just go all at once.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Axelm was designed the same way, where it's like you have your door and then you have this very narrow passage and then the bigger door, and it would force a big wave of enemies to go into this really tiny thing. You can just pop them off. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
So yeah, as you guys are approaching like the door of the tower,
Mhm.
you can clearly see a mounted choke point for any ground troops that get summoned. It's about the narrowest part of the choke point is about 60 feet wide. So it's still plenty wide for like marching armies, but it means that it's still a nice choke point. Even if you set up the vessels, the ships on the outer edges of the choke point, you guys could probably squeeze that lowest point in about another 20 feet. So that just leaves like a good 30 to 40 foot passageway.
Nice.
So what do you guys do?
Well, I mean, we're getting closer to this area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly the entrance is there. But some of the forces seem to come kind of from the volcano area, too.
Yes. Yeah. Not sure if they're coming from the volcano or behind the volcano, or there's enough of this dust and wind, and
Yeah.
for Helldivers, it's like in one of those gas planets where your visibility really sucks.
Yeah. Well, there any guards at the door, or no?
No. Other than seeing two big black massive doors, you don't really see any troops or anything about.
Okay.
The tower itself feels lifeless. There doesn't seem to be any activity. There's no magical presence. There's no lights. It almost looks abandoned.
This tower looks almost abandoned, but we saw troops come from the volcano area, like
Mhm.
flyers.
Now that we're actually closer, can we? I mean, if the tower looks kind of like abandoned, are we noticing also like the outer fortifications? They kind of just seem like in disrepair, basically.
Surprisingly, there really are no outer fortifications. There's not like an extra wall that surrounds the outside of it.
Okay. Nothing from like on the walls themselves going upward. So okay,
Mhm.
all right.
Try landing on the roof of the thing.
I mean, we could launch ourselves. Yeah, keep the main force back and put ourselves up on the roof and land there. And I mean, we could scout from the tower down. I mean, at least the main force being there. That if
I mean, I'm not saying we instantly land on it. We could send some of the dragon riders up there, the Drodeca up there, just to see. Maybe send some around the back of the volcano to see if there's anything on the backside of that thing.
Okay.
Because, well, yes, this is a choke point. It's also kind of a choke point for us.
right.
Kind of feels like potential of getting attacked from both directions.
Well, that's why I said that. That's why we just leave the main force where we're at right now, and we go up to the top.
Oh,
Yeah, just our boat.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
We don't sacrifice.
Mm-mm.
And if something does happen to where like a giant force then just like pops out of nowhere and starts attacking, then they've also got a
Yeah.
chance to like evacuate if they need to or try to get away to a more better area.
Here's your two Drodeca forces.
Yeah. I mean, I'll talk to. We've got the little risk communicators and stuff like that, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
reach out to.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say reaching out to Drogue and King Deca and
Yeah, that's what I agree with.
being like, we could pop our ship up onto the roof to see what the heck's up there. Maybe send some of the Drodeca around the back of the volcano and see if maybe there's a fortification behind it. Tower seems kind of dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll send that both to King Deca and well, they're on the same fucking ship. So
Yep. So you send half the Drodecas to go scout behind the
they're
volcano.
King Deca's people, so that's
Yeah.
why I'm reaching out. Be like, it's what we think. Like, let them go check and wait for them to come back before we land on the roof,
Okay.
just to see maybe. I mean, I also want to maybe send the other half to the roof to see if there's anything suspicious up there. But at the same time, I don't want all of our forces to be away from us at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times flying on the radar is better because even at half, I mean, it's still a good size force of like over
Yeah.
200. So flying under the radar to scout the top would probably be more ideal than sending. So if that's the case, then we would probably maybe only send like a small squad up there.
Yeah. Maybe just a couple raiders.
Yeah.
Just to check out that roof to see if there's anything hinky.
Hinky.
Well, we can go up with them too.
Oh, I got another question. Is Thessalar with us?
You haven't seen Thessalar in a little while.
Okay. Just checking. We could go to with a couple dragon riders. Just float up. See what's up there. Dragon riders can get a little bit closer and really inspect the roof.
So you guys start going up
Mm-hmm.
with a couple of dragon riders on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 or 3 or so. Yeah.
I need everybody on the ship to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fun.
Okay.
Nice, nice, nice. Is this a charm or frighten effect?
Nope.
Okay.
That worries me. Well, shit.
Is it going to roll for me? 15 plus a 6. That'd be 25 in total. Come on. Oh yeah, okay. That's Kythos. It's taken a while. Al, I think you're frozen. Yeah, Al froze.
My phone is going ba-dink, ba-dink. It couldn't even handle
Hey,
dice.
it's
What?
26.
What?
I'm
Good.
talking to my friend's mom. D&D.
Mom, I'm playing D&D. We're about to storm the castle.
Shut up.
It is so ironic too because we really kind of am.
Mom, I don't want cookies. We're about to fight the big
Oh,
bad.
fuck that. I would take the cookies.
We're
I would
gonna
be like,
save
no,
the
give me the
world.
Right?
cookies.
We're like, well, I would take the fucking cookies, right?
I want cookies.
Food.
Person talking food.
Sorry, I'll mute.
Me hungry.
Yes, Mom, I've done my homework.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Mom, no, that paper's
them.
due not due till Tuesday.
There goes Al.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
god,
Which-
please stop.
which
You're
probably-
giving me high school flashbacks.
We're getting smaller fucking baskets.
Where'd Timmy go?
With that house.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
PC didn't like dice, I hear.
Yeah.
My one friend at work, she was talking to me and she was saying, you know,
Seeing as I can't even find the specific same
a little bit of money
model
your
of
PC
RAM sticks.
to repairs and shit. I'm like,
So
I
wait,
think-
it was a RAM issue.
I don't know.
Make our payment a little bit higher.
I thought it was because the graphics card wasn't fully seated. But I was
Yeah,
playing
I also
Helldivers
wanna-
with Tim earlier.
Do a couple other things.
There's a bunch of things that I have
Well, I
done.
want to be able to do 20% down.
I
A
mean, yeah,
50?
honestly,
70 grand.
I
Yeah.
think it is an issue with your RAM.
So
What kind of RAM do you have? Like what brand?
it's HyperX series.
Mm,
They're 8 gig sticks.
yeah, HyperX don't
Mm.
really make RAM anymore. I don't think.
hmm
You said you wanted to put
No, I think they got bought out by Kingston.
Yeah, that's 20%.
So I think these
Honestly,
also
I
might be that
mean,
good.
percent is
But-
I mean, no, HyperX is good, but maybe look at getting some Corsair.
I was gonna say
Course that
HyperX
is.
is fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with HyperX RAM.
The thing is with RAM, most of what you pay for anything is flare. It's RGB, it's heat sinks. Most of it's not super important.
Yeah. All I know is I need to order two. I think I'm just gonna order 2 16 sticks.
Like
I
was
can't even find the exact same type of 8s that I currently have in it. Like I can't even find those. So
I mean, is it DDR4?
yes.
Yeah, it's cheap enough. Even if you can do 32 gigs.
Well, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting
Yeah,
2 16s to get up to 32 gigs.
Yeah, it's like $50.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
neat.
the HyperX Ripjaw. That's what I was running in my last build.
I'll look into it. But
I was gonna say,
I would
Yeah,
say
I'd like the
one
Ripjaw.
memory not to get would
I
probably
think
maybe be Patriot, just because I don't know. I feel
those are
like
so cheap. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, no, God, no.
Patriot's a very cheap brand.
And Crucials are kind of a hit and miss depending on.
Yeah, I mean most
I've had
the
some issues
Crucials.
with
To be fair, Crucial's gotten better.
Yeah.
I
was
will
gonna say,
I will say that they've gotten better.
I'm running Team Force in my new computer, and it's working quite nice.
Team Force, the fucking Team Force.
It's
they're
another.
kind of- yeah.
I've
heard
never
about
heard of Team Force memory.
Yeah,
They're a little newish, yeah.
yeah, but they had white LED, or they had white dims, and I was trying to go for a primarily white build. So
Oh, over here they're
Actually, I
called
also picked up
T Force. Not okay.
Yeah, T-Force.
I-
Yeah,
I-
team.
yeah,
T-Force.
sorry.
I was hearing Team Force.
That's probably what I said because my brain is off today. Girls, what you playing with?
I
What's in
know
the box?
obviously,
issues with skills, but that's
Oh,
G skill and Corsair, you can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
that is too cute.
If I remember
what's the other
correctly,
one from Corsair?
So it's so the other one from Corsair is G skill, G period skill.
Okay.
They're the ones with the Ripjaw now. That's that's what I think Hyper.
Where'd you get them?
Yeah,
Boot barn?
G skill flare or trident can't go
Yeah.
to.
I don't really care about the RGB ones. I do.
What other
pick
colors
the
do they
ones
have?
with the heat sinks a little bit because obviously more cooling is always better. So
I'll tell you what, I think the funniest thing was when I was building, or well, not really building, I guess. It was partially building current PC with mostly old parts. When I got my Corsair memory, I was quite stunned to realize just how fucking big the memory was in comparison just to like bare bones memory.
I don't think it's gonna be too small.
No, it's not small, but like it was like double the size of just like if it was just bare bones memory. And it was like I was like, damn, this is memory? Holy shit.
yeah, kind of bulky-ish a little bit.
When they're soft, yeah. I know some of them they can be kind of rigid. I like them. I know, but I like those. I think Abby wants their hey dudes. I like it. You said, hold on, hey. Yeah, I think I gotta take those ones back to Avery at different times.
Chicken. To answer your question,
Hey,
Funeros,
dude.
is
Hey, dude.
we have just been traveling a little bit, and now we're doing some scouting so far.
Avery,
But then
what
we
can I do?
lost Al, and so we had to wait for her to come back. Like physically lost her.
Yep.
Avery, do you think?
I don't think I'm hearing you guys right. You said G scale?
G skill.
G skill, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's why.
Sorry. Probably my Colorado
No, I'm also just
accent.
So the hoodie comes in 2 colors. The overalls only come in the pink. At least for the girls, there's a lavender and a tropical peach. What I'm seeing. I don't know if that's tropical peach or not.
You're talking G skill trident or
Trident, Ripjaw.
I can put it
I was
The
gonna
Ripjaws are,
say
I think, are the a little bit
the
cheaper
rip.
ones.
Yeah, the Ripjaws, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trident are more the premium.
Yeah, I think the Tridents are the ones that have a little bit higher frequency, and speed wise.
So
Okay.
it really just kind of depends on how much you're willing
Yeah.
to spend.
I was gonna say, keep one thing in mind. When you're looking at it, it's a combination of the megahertz and the latency together that make it the true speed. So buying one or the other doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get what you want, if that makes any sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And also another thing is try not to go too much higher than what you have already, because your motherboard will have a cap on how much power it can draw from memory.
My recommendation would be to jump on PC Part Picker, throw in the motherboard you have, and it will literally tell you everything that you can put in it.
Okay.
It's
Well,
a great site.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and continue your stuff to me. I found stuff out.
Tech support to the rescue.
All right. So I think we were having everybody roll a
Con.
con save.
Yes.
26.
Oh,
And then
Just
Um,
say 30.
Al, do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do you have physical dice on hand? Because yours never came
yeah, I
through.
gotta run
Over a
upstairs.
20.
Give me a sec. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna run upstairs and get him.
Okay. Because I'm like, I know yours crashed, so it never came through. And I think we're just needing a chicken to roll, maybe? Yes?
And I think Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny roll. Johnny did not roll. Johnny is muted.
What do I need to roll? Sorry.
On.
Con save.
On save.
Oh shit. Alright.
Yeah.
Here we go. That was almost a 16. I got 10. That could have been
Okay.
a
It's
dirty
a
20.
wooden player sheet.
Huh?
Oh, those are nice. I've been looking at one of those too.
My wife got me one when because that was a little jelly that her brother got her one for like Christmas.
Is that the
present.
magnetic one?
That?
Yeah,
Move
it's
around.
magnetic, and it's got a couple of like ones on the back that you can swap out, like ammunition, class feature, and hit
Nice.
points. Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
They come all in like vast sizes too. Like there's even bigger ones too. I'm like, oh,
Damn.
Johnny,
Right.
if you
Yeah,
can hear
seriously.
me, roll a con save.
I hope he did go to sleep.
No.
I was muted beforehand. This isn't against poison, correct? Not that I can
Correct.
roll higher, but I was just
No.
curious.
No, I don't. Well, I don't think anyone asked that. It was charm and fear was the two questions.
I
so-
had
Yeah.
asked it, but I was muted at the time.
I say church tends to be that forgets which switch is on, because there'll be times where he thinks he's muted and we're hearing his whole conversation, and those times where he thinks he's not muted and starts talking, he's like, "Shit, I'm muted."
Gotta love kids.
Yeah, I try to keep a mental on it, but
Dude, I think
All
all
good.
of us have played with dads through video games. No one's phased anymore. You
Right.
try your best. That's all that matters.
Back.
You back.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were also waiting for Al to roll hers.
But I'm not rolling dice. I am.
Spinny?
I got
Spinny,
these
spinny?
things. It's a coin.
Ooh.
Oh, you got one of the
Oh,
coin
you
dice?
got the coin ones. Oh, I want.
I think that's gonna be a great.
Alrighty.
Yay. Hold on.
The mighty
Gotta
dude
remember
has
if I've
also
got
rolled.
nonsense.
I don't actually have a concentration spell going, so that really wouldn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, it's only gonna be a 15, Timmy.
The lion with the highest con.
I rolled the 6. Mm-hmm.
I am
So
kinda
me and
hoping
you,
that
me,
we
me
actually
and you,
get
Al, are in the bucket potentially. Well, as compared to these people.
Hmm. Thanks, Tim. For
Oh, and Vil.
pointing
Oh
out the
shit! I didn't
map.
realize Vil's roll. Oh dear. Wait, what's that triangle? Oh, never mind. I thought that triangle was an AoE for a split second. Oh, I was gonna say, what's that big of a fucking AoE?
For
Nothing
those,
good.
for those that got a 18 or higher,
Oh
roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Can I roll that with advantage since I've been viewing things through my scope
Yes.
on my rifle? Cool.
Perception.
Oh, thank God, too. 22.
Hey, I get an advantage on this. Nice.
Oh yeah, you got the shield, don't you? The Sentinel shield.
Oh. $23. I then rolled that twice.
Oh, that's my spare mouse.
Okay, so 23, 22. Who else saved? Thorny. And then Protect. Can also roll perception.
Never do that again, okay? Marcella was easy.
Yeah, I had
We
to
save
check.
so we can roll perception.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
you
what's
save the
check?
con, you can roll perception. Yes.
Go say 18.
Runs out my hands, please.
You like the character names? Protect the mighty dude.
I love Johnny and his
Yeah.
name.
Buzz killer. Mechanic sniper. The hangry. I don't know why they've made them. Yeah. This group's been weird like that. All right. So surprisingly, everyone that saved also managed to see a familiar blackened face lean over the edge of the ramparts on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
With that, this purple light cone kind of shows up, and everyone feels like you don't really see anything. You just feel this shockwave passes through. The ship violently buckles to the side. Some of the dragon riders quickly drop onto something they can grab onto, because it almost looked like the wyverns were almost like halfway being put to sleep for a moment from whatever they got slammed with in the shockwave.
Okay.
And it stays that way to kind of block your ascent.
Yeah.
And you can feel it as the Drodeca start to descend. They look like the shockwaves are lessened, but at the moment, you guys kind of just stopped. You have a choice. You could either try to fight the shockwave or
What
try to descend down.
happened to the two of us that failed?
The two that
Three of us.
failed, the three that failed.
3?
Yeah.
Vil, you and
Oh,
me.
Bill
I
also
failed.
failed. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Those that failed the con save end up taking 13 points of bludgeoning
Ouch.
on the first shockwave.
I say we fight it. I say we fight the shockwave.
As in Magic the Gathering, I have a reaction.
Okay.
Uh,
So question, how far is this familiar figure? Can I gauge the distance?
Considering you guys are hundreds of feet off the ground, he's about maybe 80 feet or so from the
Okay.
top. No one can see over the edge at all yet. It's like, we'll go to the roof. And then as you guys almost hit the roof, it's just like, no.
Okay. Does it seem like he's like focused on that spell? Like it kind of seems like he has to concentrate on it. It's not like a one and done kind of thing.
You can't really tell if it's coming from him or something up on the roof.
Okay. Okay.
You just see him looking down at you guys.
I give Crossus or I give Kythos that look of like, should I take a shot?
Why not? Might as well see what the fuck happens.
Okay.
So you said
Let's
he's like
see.
80 feet up, Timmy?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. 60. Okay. So then I am. Only it takes damage.
How
Or be
close is Protect to me?
Let's try this. So.
I mean, you guys are on the ship, probably within like 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
We haven't had a short rest in it, really.
Not
in a
since the
sense.
last fight, no.
Okay, yeah, no. I didn't think so. I didn't think we really.
Um,
Okay, so then I don't have any crit points. So then, yeah, I'm just gonna have to take a normal. I was gonna try to do a marksman trick shot, but I don't have any grit points yet. So that is just going to be a normal 15 to roll. So 21 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
I'm
It
gonna
just
move over towards
pings off
Protect.
of the rampart, stone rampart next to him.
God, this might be stupid. This is probably stupid. Look at Protect. You up for something stupid?
Dimension door.
I think Johnny's muted.
I think he is.
Yeah. I assume Protect would be up for a trip.
I would, yeah. I was gonna say, Protect's always up for a trip.
Yeah. I will turn to Protect, put a hand on his shoulder, and be like, let's do something stupid. And I'm gonna dimension door behind. What's his name?
Behind the figure.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it actually really is him. We all probably assume.
No,
so.
we don't know. Yeah.
So, dimension door behind the figure. Let's see what happens.
With the Protect.
With the Protect.
Stupid things are happening? Okay.
Yeah.
I love when
Wait.
Johnny just comes right in on those moments.
Kathos walked up to you going, this is stupid. This is probably really fucking stupid. And then looked at Protect and went, you up for something stupid?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Am I
Dimension
in
door
earshot
behind the
of this?
figure on the roof.
Wait, question. Am I in earshot of this?
If you are and you
Probably.
say something smart, I will.
No,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna look. How stupid.
I mean, I can always vortex warp somebody up there also.
We'll find out.
I'm going to ready my gun.
90 feet, yeah.
And so I'm gonna ready my gun, and as soon as I see that Protect gets blipped, I'm gonna
Oh no,
take
it's
a pot
both me and
shot at him.
Protect.
Oh, it's both of you. All right. So
Or
when I
both of
see that both of you get blipped, I'm gonna shoot him as a distraction. To then just give you that extra second of okay, shit, we're actually doing
Was that you? Pranked.
what? What?
This is stupid. Great. Love it.
That's what you're talking about.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I want to double down. I want to take my minus. I want to take a -5 from sharpshooter.
Who are you pot shotting?
The
Who
bad
we
guy.
think is Xeno.
Oh,
I would like to rage.
and now for Kaithos' final.
All right.
May I roll damage?
Yeah, you can roll.
Oh. Please, for the love of God, hit.
Oh,
Why the fuck did I take my -5? Why? Why would not at least be a
you
distraction? No, fine,
over
no, that
here.
ain't hitting.
Cute.
Suppose he's gonna have like a fucking AC of like 20 or some shit.
Kaithos is just sitting here like, I lived a good life. Probably.
I don't know what's Protex AC, Johnny.
21.
Damn it.
Like I told Jerry, I like it.
What's one thing spellcasters don't like? Big melee motherfuckers being all up in their grill.
Yeah.
I'm expediting that.
Especially if they take Mage Slayer.
Don't
Oh,
step
God.
on the keyboard.
Such an
means
underrated spell.
Stepping
feat.
on my keyboard.
Your query for blah, 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 did not return any results.
Getting headbutted.
Ah, just a lovely, lovely bit of kitties. Ours are not happy with us right now, so.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're not happy with them. Oh my god, the amount of freaking noise they were making
All right.
last night.
So, Daniel, you were shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Okay.
that's gonna be a 13 because I took my -5.
Yeah, that won't hit. And then
Yeah.
it's Kythos and Protect that are trying to teleport. Given that you can't see over the edge, you'd be teleporting like in the air and dropping onto the roof.
You don't need to see for Dimension Door.
No?
Mm-mm. So the fact that I can see him, my brain just goes back.
Behind him.
Ooh.
All right. As you guys teleport to the roof, you realize that this isn't Xenocrates. This is the self-proclaimed Lizard King. Onyx in his lichy form. And on all four corners of the tower is a very large, hovering, color-coded crystal. The side you guys were coming up on had a purple crystal, hence why the other one. But as you two land, all the crystals seem to go pew-pew-pew
Oh, turn towards us?
and immediately fire. From the two of you, I need a con save, a dex save, and a wisdom save.
Who am I linked with right now? Am I still linked with Diva?
Uh-huh.
There's
her
probably a lot of...
And her has thought to you was getting everybody to go back down to the ground because this pulse was just beating them senseless.
But it turned towards us, it means it's not faced at the ship right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, sure.
We ascend really quickly. How quickly can we ascend up?
So what were all of those checks that I definitely will save from?
I need another con check, a dex check, or dex save. Con save, dex save, wisdom save.
Fuck off. Cat.
Dex, con, wisdom.
Right. See what I rolled. Okay. Con save is 16. Got one higher on this thing. I
Okay.
might switch the other one. You said deck save?
And a dex save.
Please, for the love of God. Um, 17 for the dex.
Is it different? No.
Okay. And then a wisdom save.
They're a little
50.
they're
Mm.
They rolled a 5.
Do you want to sit down by Daddy?
Oh, it's easy. I can just do this.
Oh,
I have no
no.
modifiers. No.
You want to sit down by Daddy?
Any chance any of those effects were charmed or frightened?
No.
No. Cool.
No.
Cool. I told you this would probably be.
No, we're not going through that bag.
Did Protect do his con save?
No. Protect's just missing con.
Wait, it didn't show up?
It
No.
did not
Yeah,
show
we're not
up.
seeing it on the list.
I see dex, I see whiz.
That's it.
That's weird.
So yeah, what? I got 16, 17, and 5. Going off that last save.
Thinking, something's thinking. Oh. The mighty Doot has reconnected.
Oh. I'm going to send this to you directly because.
You rolled it. Yeah.
You rolled really well.
Okay, well, you
I
rolled
did.
it. What'd you get?
30.
You rolled a nat 20.
I did.
Nice.
On what, your con? Okay.
Yeah.
On the con.
Wait, but there are 4 crystals up there?
Yeah.
3 saves, 4 crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't question it.
Right.
Oh no, I've got a sinking feeling of the 4th crystal. It's gonna make me kind of. If
So
my
on the
guessing is correct.
cons,
Uh-huh. That's that blast thing, right?
all right. So for the cons, Protect succeeded,
Mm-hmm.
so ends up taking what's half of 35? 18 points.
17?
18 points
18.
bludgeoning damage.
So I take 35 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
And then you both take an extra 22 points of damage.
Oof.
As the blue
Oh,
one.
your bludgeoning gets halved again because you raged right before we went, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you say, yeah. So 22 of what?
Let's see. This one.
Fuck the little things in life when it comes to being an adult. We haven't had like actual central AC in any of the apartments we've ever lived in, and we now have it. And it's just so amazing. And then we
Alright.
also have a dishwasher, and dryer in our place now, so it's like
Nice.
oh, the little things.
So then the other bit is slashing.
22 slashing. Spike
Mhm.
gets halved for protest.
Because he's
I
raging.
brought
Yeah.
the right person.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the last bit, Timmy?
A whole ass unit.
What's the last bit, Timmy? Do it. Do it. Do it.
You guys are both downed.
Wait, downed?
Downed.
What do you mean?
As the red gem fires straight, both point blank, you guys both got under 10.
Wait, from damage?
Oh.
Wait, what?
No, you just failed. You just failed the save for it, whatever it is.
You both rolled under 10
Yeah.
for that
It's
save.
it's like what we were just
Mm.
talking about.
Save or
Wait,
suck.
so we're
Save or
not.
die.
Wait. So we're at 0? Specifically, are we dead?
You guys are
Down.
death saves.
What?
So
Oh,
at least for the
no.
sake of
No.
Tifa, for Tifa, she gets static and she gets dead air, like
So
abrupt disconnect.
the one that
Oh
you
shit, she's
guys,
got a
the one that you guys
Uh-huh.
don't get hit with is the purple one, still pulsing everything else. You got hit
okay.
with. You guys got hit with a green beam. That pretty much saved. But one of the after effects is that it would have made both of you kind of like sick to the stomach,
Mhm.
like just the feeling. But you did the good on that. The blue one that hits you feels like you're getting stabbed by a bunch of like a whirlwind of daggers. You know, you get hit with that beam and you're just getting this feeling, you know, getting
Lovely.
sliced up. And then the red one, which is, I have it nicknamed as the Red Death, has a DC, but if you get below a certain threshold, it's just insta downs.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
you guys take some hefty damage, and then you both are dropped.
Yeah.
It's Danger
sorry,
Rock all
Johnny.
over again.
The
I would like to
lizard,
apologize to Johnny.
It's
the
fine.
lizard, slowly dragging his tail and weapons behind him, slowly walks up to the two of you.
I mean, like I said, Tifa gets complete disconnect
Mm-hmm.
from me.
Question,
No.
Tim.
Yes.
There was that one moment that I had said that, and I don't know if it was caught, but Crosses had motioned that to start ascending quickly when the ship was lessened.
Oh no, Tim's saying that didn't stop.
The purple one
That's the
never
one
fired
crystal
on
that
them.
didn't
It
hit
was
Johnny and
still
I. It
blasting the
didn't
ship.
turn.
Oh.
You guys assumed that, oh, look, they're up there, all four turned, but only 3 of them fired. The other one is still blasting away down.
Gotcha.
But
so that one.
Xeno's no longer at the edge and is walking away and turning towards. And Tifa got an abrupt disconnect, which I don't know what was she part of the small group that came with us or no? Yeah.
They'd retracted to the ship because the pulse was just too much for them.
So yeah.
But
I was right. It was a stupid idea.
unknowing
Well,
of
I
what
mean,
he
you
says,
found out.
because no one else is up there, Onyx mumbles a couple of things before those on the ship. Actually, I'll just give it to Crosses because he's probably like eyes are still locked up on the edge of that building. You suddenly see your 2 teammates poof into the air above you as they lifelessly
Above
start
the
falling.
ship? Are we
Like,
above
over
the
the
ship?
edge.
Oh.
I would say you guys got thrown, but it was more of a teleport to an unoccupied space in the air, and
Gotcha.
just
Did he hit us first or no?
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
The joy of
He
this is when we
monologued.
land.
He monologued,
we-
but you guys are both unconscious, so
We're both dead. Yeah. The joy of this is landing, regardless of where we land and how hard we land. That is still one failed death save, since it's not a melee attack.
Yep. So essentially, you both get yeeted off the side of the tower. Process. You see
should we just,
about yeah.
slowly move the ship in view so that they just land on the deck then?
I mean, yeah. If that's what you want to do it, you know, you're the one
Hold
that's
up.
paying attention.
Hold on.
Yeah, I direction to.
The-
I'm guessing Alamos is at the helm there, Daniel. Is that where you kind of?
Oh, I thought it was Andreas.
Does
The Andrews.
Yeah, Andreas.
does
Andreas. Okay. So
Um,
I
Does anyone
I
know
motion.
about the-
I yelled to Andreas to
We're falling out of the sky. Tim's
drop
pretty
the
sure
drop the
he's
ship
seeing
down and
it.
get underneath.
Like,
them.
if you're on the ship,
no,
you can see it.
Andreas is immediately dropping down the
Okay.
ship to go get him. Just
Yeah,
No,
just enough to get away from
no,
the
move it,
shockwaves
yeah.
and get underneath them.
Now
No,
here's
yeah.
a chicken's idea.
Try to catch people.
What are still doing?
If you don't catch,
Vil is
well,
basically gonna kind of see the two falling from the sky. Vil's gonna basically run and just turn launch into a Quetzalcoatl and just swoop and grab them.
Have
I'm
you
gonna try
seen
and
a
grab them
Quetzalcoatl?
in Quetzalcoatl form.
Hold on.
I can
Has
only
Vil
imagine it as a
seen
giant
one?
bird. I'm just picturing a giant bird.
Oh, that's different.
But say
It's
we
duck.
Yeah, I'm just
Liv's
picturing
turned
a giant
into a
bird.
into a giant eagle.
Liv's turned into a giant eagle a few times.
Before.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
but
catch
even
it.
in giant eagle form, you can pluck one of them from the sky.
They're moving the ship. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna wait.
I'm going to be ascending
who's-
up to
Gotcha.
grab. So giant eagle's probably going to need to grab Protec because he's the heaviest. I'm going to try
Yeah.
to get Kythos and slowly
Hey,
descend.
would-
Make her.
Would I be able
Just
to
control the
imagine-
descent, because
Yeah,
Would I
Kythos
be
is
able
descent,
small.
exactly.
And
Well,
if you miss
ascending-
Kythos, I'm gonna try and catch.
But
The
here's the
purple
thing.
beam is still
Okay, hold on.
going.
Yeah.
Let's say as you even think about trying to like flap and ascend, another pulse comes
Shit.
crashing down on top of you guys.
So trying to move
Well,
the
how
ship is
far?
probably
How
the best
far
plan.
would that have to like the pulses themselves? Like, because Andrea said that he dropped it a bit so that we weren't. I think he was trying to aim for that we weren't being affected. So that's got some like.
Oh yeah, I mean you guys descended quite a bit from that, but it's almost like from anyone that wants to try to fly up. So it would only really the beam is triggered by anybody who's trying to go up. So as soon as Vil turns into a giant eagle and tries to ascend, that's when the crystal pulses.
So does
in
that
which
mean
case-
lateral movement is fine?
Lateral or downward doesn't trigger it.
Okay. So it's just
I'm-
moving lateral fast.
So Andreas now moving the ship laterally to get under you guys falling is fine. It would be as soon as like Cross is like I try to go up and catch, and Liv goes I go up to catch. It fires again. So then I need everybody on the ship. The two of you guys falling don't count. Need to make another con save.
Ow. Fuck.
In reaction, I'm going.
Wait, are we in the
Alright.
blast though?
Shit.
Can do that in reaction 'cause it is
It's
technically-
pointing down, so you guys are not falling far enough into it. That's why I said the two falling don't count.
Okay. So it's not so much cone as
Nat
it is
20
like
good.
rayish type thing.
Mm.
I didn't mean to post that, sorry.
I'm an idiot.
I was just
You're an
checking if
idiot?
it was text or con.
One of you guys
I
are
think that-
unconscious. It would be technically a failed save anyways. I could just technically cast Vortex Warp when you got one of you is within 90 feet of me and then safely put you onto the ground. I didn't fucking
If
think about
you
that,
if
Again,
so oh well.
We're not gonna die from it.
I know, but like, we don't need you to just.
Plus,
take
I'm
that-
pretty sure the crown of idiot goes to me for this situation.
Hey,
No, they're a
you
bit
took your
stupid, I think.
shot.
Yeah,
I got very valuable intel for it.
we did.
24,
We very
okay.
much did. One, the top is dangerous. And two,
It's
we
not
now know who the fuck is up there.
Xenocrates, it's Onyx.
Yeah, because Tifa probably would have maybe relayed who the it was like. She would have probably like said like giant fucking monster or something. Because she wouldn't
They-
know what Onyx looked like.
No.
But she would.
But at the same time, she didn't really see time as they were ascending. As
just
they
said
were
verbal
ascending, that's where
information.
the pulse hit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We were just mental, like I wasn't broadcasting because it was happening so fast.
Makes sense. Okay.
Only thing Tifa experienced was me going into death saves, which she
It's-
hasn't
We've
been
all
linked with me
experienced that
before,
in
so
some
she
way.
doesn't know what's a bad thing with that connection.
Yeah. No, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
All right. So those that rolled con and rolled under 18
Yeah.
take 17 points bludgeoning. And for everybody else, that's half at 7? No. 9.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Show me.
9 is 18.
So wait,
17 is 8.5.
17 per fear. Okay.
So rounded up, damage round up, 9.
I see.
That doesn't even face me.
Hold on.
I forgot to roll
Alright,
for this.
9 damage.
Did I have
Damn.
that as a reaction? I need to double check that. No, because it wasn't really it was this attack. Okay. So that really wouldn't have done anything. Okay. So 17. All right. Have Protek and Kythos landed onto the deck by now? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Vil,
one failed save.
Vil House.
I'm gonna say I'll go over and healing word.
It's like I would say, Vil, how stubborn are you?
Really asking the one person who's absolutely more stubborn than a mule.
Well,
Because
I'm very
you would have
stubborn.
gone full giant eagle, and then you got hit by the pulse. Are you still gonna
Yep.
try to catch one of your comrades?
Actually, I was wondering if I could at least, get under them, try to cushion them, like trying to slow their fall. Like wings out, try to glide down with them on my wings. See if I can, like, try to cushion the blow a bit.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
Well, if it was on your wings, like even though you're a giant eagle, that would probably cause you to fall. Just because
How much HP does a giant eagle?
All right, are they
Okay.
within 60 feet?
They will be, yes.
It's one failed save.
True. It is just one failed save.
Yeah. Which, if you do a healing word, it gives them health and puts them back up. So
I was gonna say either I'm gonna heal them when they drop, or I know Kythos probably has Featherfall. No?
Kythos is
You don't
currently
have
unconscious.
Featherfall? Well, yeah, I could fix that.
Yeah. But as Andreas is trying to get the ship under the other two, the eagle goes up to try to at least get under them. There is this sudden, like, double impact on top of the eagle as all three of them go to the ground and land on the deck. The impact would take 30 plus points of bludgeoning damage to knock Vil out
Oh.
of giant eagle form.
You don't
Yeah.
want your bread over there?
Because
And
unfortunately,
Brejek and I both lose one.
giant eagle has 26 hit points. So worst case scenario, Vil takes 4
I'm just
points
Maybe she won't fucking eat.
from the impact and the force transformation out.
I feel like
That's an easy
Yeah.
short rest.
And
Mm-hmm.
she is a toddler.
Oh yeah,
If
that's
we get her
fine.
to eat anything, it is fine.
gummies and
So
chocolate.
okay, so
I
they leave
understand
it,
that.
and Church did say that once they landed, Thorny was going to go and cast Healing Word. So
Yep. So however how much that is,
Mhm.
you guys regenerate.
And we wake up, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
you guys-
you'd wake up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop a healing on both of you. 90% of one, hon. I was gonna say there is Kythos and Prodec.
Woo.
I was gonna say nothing great, but
Let's say two
Conscious.
two healing words, 2 nat ones. But
yeah,
still,
nothing
yeah.
great, but
Yes.
conscious.
Maybe
You
his
guys
eyes
are
are gonna shoot
conscious.
open,
Enough
and then
to-
he's just gonna groan and look at. Because that dropped us below 0, yeah. That's what that did, or did it just push
Well,
us
tech-
into debt? Like,
Technically,
I was
0
gonna say-
Yeah.
is, yeah.
You can't drop below
hate
0,
feedback!
and the only part that matters to that is if you get your entire HP negative.
oh no, that's not what I was. I
Then
was
it's
just
like
for
an
hit points sake.
For hit
No.
points, you
For
have
regret.
6. You have 6 hit points. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. There's just a groan. I'm just gonna pat Protect and be like, definitely not one of my smarter ideas. Sorry.
That could have gone better.
Oh,
I could have gone better. Yeah.
oh yeah, could.
Don't go on the roof.
Oh my.
Crosses kind of says like, what
Oh,
happened?
Hi, friend. Did you have a nice fall?
Honestly, one of the better ones. I didn't really feel the impact.
Right?
So 1, not Xeno, Onyx. Onyx was the one on the roof. 2, there are 3 more crystals doing shit up there, and one of them is real nasty. 'Cause we were taking the impacts from other things just fine. I mean, Protect barely looked scratched by all that. And then the red one just. And then I
So-
was waking up on the ship.
Break the red one first. Got it.
Mm-hmm. There's that fun thing we could do, right? Remember that fun thing we're all capable of doing.
Oh, the catnap? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, this is just gonna like everything's going crazy. Kythos is just gonna like find a section of deck that is out of people's way and literally just slump and shut his eyes.
Yo.
To think
It's
again. Like,
nap time.
not even sure we'd move from our spot. I just feel like give me just
Mm-hmm.
what's the length of the catnap, Tim? 5 minutes?
I think yeah, it's
10
5
minutes? What is
minutes.
it?
I think it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Mm-hmm. 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, guys, just find an unoccupied section of deck out of everyone's way and just be like, give it 10 minutes. Shut his eyes. Take a nap.
Yup.
Well, that went to shit.
They're very important things, though.
These
Just gotta take a
crystals,
nap.
How roughly do they? How big do they kind of look, Tim?
Oh, they're like the size of people.
Okay.
They're huge.
So they're pretty. So like almost like even like that, like where the original crystal over in Foundry kind of like size, like huge.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, duration 10 minutes for catnap.
Okay. Do we want to just say we waited 10 minutes?
Well, I know Andreas is slowly descending the ship.
Yeah.
And yeah, for those that want to use catnap, y'all fall unconscious for 10 minutes and then just.
I'm just gonna do a short rest. I'm gonna
Okay.
stay conscious.
Right.
Long rest. Take it.
Did I
Your sniper
ever
can't
Is it a
go
long
out,
rest?
so.
Yeah, it's a long rest.
question
Catnap
for
is a long
people
rest.
Oh, good.
last week? Did I ever fill up my blood or feed my suit yet?
Leave.
Have we?
People made sure you were
Mhm.
bloodied up. Oh yeah, the pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
farmer.
the
Yeah.
pig farm thingy, but feeding the suit,
Feeding the suit only happens after long rests.
yeah, which
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
we haven't really done any long
Besides,
rests, I don't think, if I remember.
we've got the ring of the Colonel, right? And that makes real
Mhm.
chickens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the suit is satisfied. Got it.
This is a real depravity generator.
Mm. 1D. Yeah, okay.
In the split second I was on the roof, do I remember seeing a door or a hatch or anything up there, Tim?
Why didn't it heal me?
No, because it would have probably been where Onyx was.
Okay.
So 1D.
But yeah, as you guys are, for those napping, passed out, ship continues to descend. No more pulses seem to happen. But the other bit of the Drodeca come back around from their loop on the other side of the volcano.
Mm.
And they
Oh.
come back looking smaller.
Oh.
They
How
look
much smaller?
kind of beaten up.
Because we lost 30, which drops us to 470. So
And
half of
then-
it is 235. Half of 470 is 235. So out of 235,
So 1D8 and 1D10 plus 2.
I said no.
Just ignore these rolls, Tim. I'm just for some reason
Mhm.
I didn't want to apply my stuff. And a D10.
Well, they lost about that much. So out of the 235 that left, 156 return.
Ooh.
And they just talk about how there was like a swarm hold. They came out of the vent out of the volcano and took them by surprise when they were just scouting about. And they fought them off enough to where they were able to get the fuck out of there, but King Deca is kind of like, well, shit. Our people are losing numbers quickly.
Yeah. And top of tower is pretty
spicy.
spicy.
Consider
I think
just
we need
knocking.
to just
That's what you know. How long would it take to just demo the whole tower from the base?
Way too long.
that'd be
Even
fun.
even with all
Like the
ships,
tower
just
dwarfs the size of Bruxus itself.
Like doing that part either, but you know what's really?
It's like you've taken two cities and stacked them on top of each other.
I think attacking from the top is a little dangerous, even with all the dragon riders.
Yeah.
I mean, and the minutes are up. Okay, so Protect just like.
Well,
I
wait,
mean, one
I
of
have
the-
a question.
And I have an answer.
What if I were to create a distraction while you guys go from the bottom? That way I'll
Well,
keep them long enough distracted for you guys to enter while piloting the airship.
well, there's you guys have already figured out there's nobody at the entrance. You guys discover that there's a bottleneck area. And I'll even say that since Cassandra has been quiet this whole time, mentioning that the ships can get positioned along this bottleneck to further decrease the bottleneck size. And the ships can also be used as a firing point, too. With all of its weapons. Basically have a full-on bottleneck while you guys storm the front.
So,
yeah,
I will...
Because there's enough
find a
Drodeca that are now, like, on the ships that they're like, well, we got enough people to pilot one of these
They can pilot the ship.
ships. Yeah.
Yeah. That one crystal was.
I can make great monkeys on them.
Mhm. And then to mention, Drogue brought a bunch of people, and Loheim brought a bunch of people that you guys have a full-on, like, door blockade.
Yeah.
For many of the
roughly
ground
how
forces.
roughly how much is like ground force then
Ground force?
for us? Yeah.
You guys only had maybe 200 people scattered throughout the ships.
Okay.
But that's still for a good chokehold.
Yeah.
And then at the Drodeca are now at 391. My math is right.
Yes.
Is it 391? Okay.
391 total.
I misheard something then. Okay.
Out of
I
500.
calculated 365. So your math is better than mine. I misheard somewhere.
You go.
All right, so the 391, yeah.
So
We're
we storm the front.
I think that's our best option.
Say it
Yeah,
layer by
that's
layer.
I'll
really good.
land the ship so they can storm the front.
You ate all just like you did yesterday.
Oh, somebody else can just pilot it.
Yeah, essentially, as you guys are getting in position, the ships start to land long ways. Yeah, ships start to land long ways to where they are on the edges of this bottleneck, which in turn allows them to squeeze that choke point. So there's only maybe a 30-foot width along this choke point. So if enemies come in, not only do they have 5 ships and Drodeca bombarding them, but then whatever ground forces are manning cannons and their own artillery, crossbows, bows, spells, you name it. If the crew of the Muscovy go into the front door, you guys have enough of a secure point between all the vessels and the Drodecas and whatnot to be able to have a safe point, essentially.
Yeah.
Good luck, you guys.
No, you're coming with us.
Oh, I was gonna step on
You're
the ship.
coming with
Could be
us,
my
bitch.
redeemer.
No.
You
If
ain't getting
anything,
out
we
of
ask.
this
We
ass
ask.
whooping.
Could be my
Format has a
redemption
mad of
for
trying to keep
the...
characters behind.
We're if anything, we ask. God damn it, not Lysander. Yeah, Lysander to come and pilot the our ship.
Yeah, we've got people. Let's
Almost just kind of turns around.
knock on the front door.
We're getting our ass whooped.
Which
You are too.
which asking Lysander, which he's all for doing.
He's still a
There's like
prisoner.
there's this like eyes
Oh, you
that are
meant
going back and
Loheim.
forth. Well, Loheim is currently piloting his own.
Yeah.
Oh, he's piloting
Yeah.
his own. Okay.
Out of the personnel that could potentially, like, Lysander's probably the next one that, like, he's still cuffed from earlier. He is still shackled. So by asking Lysander, it would have give, a bunch of looks between the vessels until Drogo's like, do it. And Albra just says, all right, come here, and uncuffs him. In which case, Lysander does a little, probably like a tiny monologue of like, all right, I thought I'd be in chains forever, but here we are. And
We'll just take Cross's made sure he voiced Lysander. We'll just make sure that. It's canon.
Andrews will just grab the grip of the shirt and be like, anything happens to the ship, I will plunge my sword in your skull.
It's
And
not
we'll let
our
it go.
ship. I look at Andrew's script. This isn't our ship.
This is my shit,
This is
bitch.
Drogo's ship.
Oh.
If anything, this is mine.
Remember, Loheim gave it to us.
Is it given to us?
Mm-hmm.
He gave it to
This
us.
one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is our ship.
Think
Never
about
mind.
it this way. It's the same ship that you guys rescued when you guys were still back over here, before you guys
Oh, yeah.
but when you guys were still going from the temple to Bruxus the first time. There was those two enemy vessels. You guys blew the fuck up of one and boarded the other. Loheim let you keep that one. Loheim and Rodir let you keep that one, which you then used to go visit the two side cities, Lake Jordan and Apollona. And then when you guys were found unconscious drifting back on it, Loheim began using it as a base to reconstruct it into an airship. So yeah, out of the two vessels your team has had, this one, granted it's been evolving, has survived the longest, whereas the first one only made it down a river and then went
Here's a
over.
sea serpent.
It's not our fault. There was a sea serpent.
It's weird.
But then again, you guys
that
went
we
from like a little
build-
tiny, like 2-person boat to like a full-on like brigand kind of thing. So
Yeah, it's just funny that like the one that we build over at the foundry gets destroyed, but the one that we steal is the one that survived.
Oh, no. I remember what happened. We got snuck out of the foundry on that boat.
you
So
guys
it's
were
honestly
basically
better that that boat got destroyed.
Right?
Yeah.
Less loose ends, less evidence.
With like a little skiff kind of thing. Yeah, there wasn't much.
all right. So
But-
you guys prepare and walk in through the front door.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yep, you guys ascend the stairs to get up to the door. Big old massive black doors. Other than it looks sandy, there doesn't seem
Doors
to be
open in or
anything
doors open out?
in.
I pull the door.
I don't know, guys.
I think it's locked.
Put your shoulder into it. Sometimes doors you gotta push on them before you can pull them open.
Oh, okay.
You know, air pressure things.
No, I don't know.
All right, well,
Everybody move. Watch out.
he puts his shoulder into it, and it just swings wide open. It's still a heavy door, but for ProTech, it's
okay.
like, yeah, whatever, we're good.
Thank goodness you got that open because I was about to go with my plan.
What was your plan?
Avery's are like
I look across. I look
here.
Bold of you to assume that there is a plan.
Yeah. They feel slimmer to me.
I can't. I'm trying to remember. There's too
That's
many
what I
names.
called my earlier thing an idea,
Thank you.
not a plan.
I look like Bill looks like Kythos and kind of like does these little curved horns on my head. It goes, "Nyeh."
Enlarge.
Ram the door.
Well, regardless, the door opens,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys make your way inside. And considering most of you either had a short rest or a long rest,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
as you guys enter,
Again? Oh, now I'm
Hell
concerned.
yeah.
it's been about 4 or 5 episodes because you guys leveled up from the
I was gonna
trials.
say we're doing milestone experience, not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
It is milestone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I did
So-
just die, so
That's all.
well,
I'm gonna throw up our
I did.
hang in there.
are we?
Give
Yeah.
us 10 minutes to level quick
Hang in there.
as you guys hit up to level 14.
already, boom, fucking artificer to level 7. Bitch just got smarter.
Nice.
Because now guess who could also cast fireball?
Oh, nice.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
How about me? Can I do it?
What we're gonna do
I finally do
is
it?
we're going to create the Protec meteor. I'm gonna vortex warp you at the same time that Kythos casts fireball.
Yeah.
So you just boom.
What the fuck is this at 14th level? I'm sorry. Hold on.
I don't think Uncle Joshua wants you to have it.
I don't care if she plays with it.
Revelation in flesh. You can unleash the aberrant truth hidden within yourself. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 or more sorcery points to magically transform my body for 10 minutes. Each sorcery point you spend, you can gain 1 of the following benefits of your choice. And they last until. Oh my god.
I knew exactly what she was doing.
No, I
Oh, no. It's good, but no. Let's see. You can see any invisible creature within 60 feet of you, which I already have. Provided it isn't behind total cover, your eyes turn black and become withering sensory tendrils. Ugh. You gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
I can't.
Nice.
You can hover.
Oh, well, whatever.
As you fly, your skin your skin glistens with mucus or shines with otherworldly light. I'm gonna go with light.
Yeah.
The other part. Oh, you gain a swimming speed equal to twice your walking speed, and you can breathe underwater. Wherever gills grow from your neck or fan out from behind your ears, fingers become webbed.
Bad fish.
Mm-hmm. And then there's one that's like fucking shit. Your body, along with any equipment you're wearing or carrying, becomes slimy and pliable. You can move through any space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing. And I can spend 5 feet of movement to escape from non-magical restraints or being grappled.
Is this a spell or a feature?
This is a feature. I just spend sorcery points on a bonus action to activate either one or all of it, depending on the situation. Yeah.
All right.
I bought that up and I was like, what is Revelation of Flesh? What is this?
Right.
Okay.
Almost there. All right. So level fucking 9. When did they fucking? I thought it was 7. Whatever. Well.
Can't remember.
Oh, and I guess.
I don't know if I should get the 5th attack, or I should level up my paladin for Aura of Courage.
Aura of Courage. Because
Yeah.
if we're gonna go up onto that roof and we're gonna have to do saving throws,
Oh, fuck
yeah,
yeah, no. And the best part is, like, look at this. You and your friendly creatures within 10 feet of you can't be frightened while you are conscious.
Yeah.
Do I
mean, we
have to
haven't
activate
so
that
far.
though? Or
Yes,
no?
an aura,
N-
I think, is
no, they're
No.
permanently
Or a
activated.
paladin stuff. Yeah, it's just
As long as
it's
you're
constant.
conscious, it's
now
up.
conscious. Okay. So there you go. Nope, you don't have to activate.
I do get to pick up another spell, but I don't know if I want to pick up the spell magic or I should do remove curse. Fuck.
I mean, we haven't really come across too much curses, except for that stupid organ thingy. But
Right.
the dispel magic. Who else has that?
I've got
You.
dispel.
Yeah, and you've also got counterspell. Having a
Wait,
second
no.
person be able to dispel magic isn't
What
always.
about Aura of Vitality? Healing energy in an aura 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Is the aura of courage a just constant stat effect where as long as they're near you they get that bonus?
Yes.
Or
Is
does
that a
it need to be
paladin
Yes.
aura?
I would do that, honestly. The saving
Yeah, it
throws
looks it's a
are
paladin.
major thing. Yeah, but it's where the healing one it's I don't know how it's being read, but it sounds like more that's kind of like, yeah, you get it, but
Wait, is
you have to choose somebody to heal, where the courage one is just a constant. Everybody gets it as long
wait.
as they're near you.
Hold on. There's one that's a paladin thing and one that's a spell. Are you having to pick between the two? Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Parma, are you having to pick between the two? Or do you get the aura anyway?
And you're
No,
Like the
I
courage
have
one.
to pick it either two. But here, I'll put it in the
Mhm.
this thing. How do I put it in the chat log?
It should be send log.
Yeah, there's
Not
like
for
a
left or something.
send to game log. Should be up in the up left if you're looking at the D&D Beyond. If you're just looking at your sheet, it should just, yeah, you'll pull up the same kind of thing area. And then you just kind of. Healing energy radius. So it's a concentration up to 1 minute. So there is a duration to that one. For the aura of vitality, is there a duration? But it sounds like your aura of courage is.
Can you
a
share the aura of
constant.
courage?
Yeah, share the aura of courage.
Aura of Courage. Was that a second level?
Yeah. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
I thought
So that's a more
there
targeted
were
one.
paladin aura effects that you don't have to. That's what I'm confused about.
There are some, but they're the built-in ones, like the Aura of Courage.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it sounds like you get both. Like,
I don't.
let me.
Yeah, because Aura of Vitality is a 3rd level evocation.
That's a spell.
Yeah.
That's a spell. It's just available for you for being a paladin because it's.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
So your
Mhm.
aura of courage is probably
It
yeah.
should be a feat.
That's a feature. Yeah, that's a feature, class feature. So you
Yeah,
starting at
you
10th
don't have to
level.
pick between the two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like if you're going up a level and you've got
While
10
you're
in
class.
Paladin
Yeah,
now,
so
you just have that. That is a constant. It's not a thing you have to turn on and off. And if you want to pick up Vitality on top of that, because you can get a spell, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll
Yeah,
pick up that.
your courage is a feat you get at 10th level.
Yep.
So, all right.
Anyone
I picked
with
up
basically you get
that.
aura of courage. Anyone within 10 feet of you can't be frightened. Period.
Oh shit! Wait, no, I wasn't supposed to pick up Call Lightning. I was supposed to pick up.
You can change it.
Yeah, just
You can change it.
drop it.
Oh, that's yeah. Shout there scanning Abby's toys.
Is that okay, Badger?
No,
Yeah,
it's you accidentally
you're level.
clicked on it.
Yeah.
You're still in the middle of
'Cause-
leveling. It's okay.
Okay.
You can undo it. You haven't used it would be fuckery if you picked it up, used it, and then like
dropped
before
it.
next session changed it. Like that. Well, I mean clerics can do that, but
Can paladins
that's
do it?
different. I don't think so.
I was gonna
I
say I
think
don't know if
paladins can only change during level up, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with sorcerers, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
there's weird. It's like I
It's
know.
gonna be interesting. This
like,
be interesting. Yes.
no.
But I think what druids and clerics are the exception to that, I think. Where like
And
long rest
artificers
you can
and
adjust it.
wizards.
Yeah. Wait,
Because
wizards?
wizards have their because they have their spell book.
Yeah, theirs is even weirder
Oh,
because
yeah.
they can learn spells and then they can prepare spells.
Yeah.
Now you can't change the ones you've learned.
No. Once it's written into the mage's spell book, it's set there. But so.
Also
can
keep
learn-
in
they
mind
can
of
learn.
your aura of protection too.
I was gonna say Aura of Protection's probably gonna be the more crucial one in the fight.
Because isn't that the one that does the saving
So
throw?
protection is the saving
Yeah.
throw. Whenever your friendly creature within 10 feet of you makes a saving
There's your-
throw, the creature
Oh,
gains a
wait.
bonus
Yeah.
equal to your charisma charisma modifier.
That one would be
Yeah.
be nice. Because
That's why a level 18 Paladin is so freaking strong in a team comp because that bumps
Think
that range to 30,
30 feet, yep.
yeah.
And
which
then
is absolutely terrifying.
And then at 7th level, you picked up Aura of Liberation. While you're not
wait.
incapacitated, you and creatures of your choice within 10 feet cannot be grappled or restrained.
Yeah.
And ignore movement penalties on movement and attacks while underwater.
Wasn't there sometimes where there was grappling going on?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Andreas was near.
That's part of the read your character sheets.
Yeah. So
I can't say
Andreas
read the fucking card.
Andreas has 3 powerful auras that as long as he's within 10 feet of one of you guys, a lot of things can't happen.
Yeah.
Can't be feared. You get a bonus on saves and whatnot. Like, because what's your charisma modifier? 15. So yeah, you get a what? +2.
+2.
So
Yeah.
anybody within 10 feet of you that has to make a saving throw gets a +2 to their attack. To their save.
Including you. But
Including
yours
you.
automatically calculates it.
Yeah. And to add on top of that, to help adjust for people who just might hit just a little air, I've now gained Flash of Genius, which within 30 feet of people that I see, I can assist by adding a +5 to their roll for ability and failed saving throws.
Oh wait, no. Lightning's always prepared.
You must
Call
have gotten
lightning
it because of
Call lightning is your pre-prepared, yeah. Because
It is, because it still says you can learn a
Paladin
spell.
of the Sea? Aren't you a Paladin of the Sea?
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
And so that might have
That's-
been at 10th level you picked it up, or at this level, 10th level paladin, you got it.
Gotcha.
Yep. It's just a
Um,
preset one.
would heroism be a good one to?
Oh.
Heroism isn't too bad. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Timmy. Whoa, what the fuck my model do there? What the? Can I borrow you in the other VC, like a VC for a second? Like playground.
Maybe.
It's just to confirm something.
I guess I'll be right back. Yes.
For my level up, I picked up Beast Sense. It says you touch a willing beast, but I don't know if the wording of that could be construed to letting that apply to Kythos.
It depends on. It depends on their classification. Look up Leonin. See, Leonin, even in the monster manual, comes up as a medium humanoid. So they wouldn't count.
Darn.
No, if we want to look up beast specific.
Darn. Alright, no worries.
Okay, so basically in 5th edition, it's beasts are considered non-humanoid creatures.
Alright.
So as long as the details doesn't say humanoid, so like here's a creature that's gargantuan monstrosity, that would count as a beast. Displacer beast would count as a beast.
That's fair. I just wanted to make sure.
Half of the animals that live can turn into would be considered beasts. As long as if you look up the creature name itself and it doesn't say humanoid, then it counts.
9 times out of 10 it'll be fine. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Going back down.
It's
Suppose I
the
got-
resting heal.
I got. Oh god. So I got
So
Bones
you
of
gotta
the
step out
Earth,
like 8
Fine
minutes or something.
Path. I also got Plane Shift and Whirlwind.
You don't.
Yeah.
Why though? That can't be all your spells for a druid. No.
No, I got a lot more spells. I'm just saying the new ones I got. The new ones I chose.
The new ones you picked up. Okay.
Question: I can only
Yeah.
cast
I still got a lot.
Shield of Faith on one person only, right?
What does the spell say?
Damn it.
What does the spell say?
No, Shield of Faith is one target. You can't cast it forward.
Even if you upcast it?
And just
Actually, it doesn't even have an
I
upcast, I don't
figured
think.
basically being a druid, I have the spell. God, what was it? Guardian Nature, which I can go to Primal.
Unless they change, but I don't think it did. Better just to let you know, I'm probably gonna have to just go AFK to help my wife pull some stuff out here in about 8 minutes.
Just my health.
Okay.
Who's our tank? Just
Protec, kind of. You.
Protec?
Possibly
I thought it
even
was
our
DPS.
cleric.
I thought I was mostly DPS.
There's not really a tank per se. Like, are you talking about who's probably the more beefier character? Protec.
Protec?
Yeah. But yeah.
Because with the right build, anything could be technically a tank. Our cleric could pull it off in some ways.
And does.
And
I'm
does,
trying
yes.
to figure out who does like the most damage usually during the.
Depends on the fight.
Yeah.
No,
I
I can be
mean, are you
anybody.
talking about like
I can be
most
anybody.
damage to like everybody around us or single target? Like,
Mostly if you're focusing on a single target.
Protect.
Protect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perma.
Like up front melee protect. Back in the
Okay.
house, Kythos.
Fucking, I
I
was
even
muted
got a
for
new
that
spell.
whole
That's
thing.
really fucking.
I was gonna,
But I want
I
to
was
try.
I was trying to save probably for the most damage, either probably me or Botek if I can use my action surge.
If you're doing melee stuff, yeah.
If I get that action surge off, I can do a shit ton of damage.
I just want to fight where I can use prismatic spray.
What's your researching?
Trying to figure out what invocation I
bet.
should grab.
Yeah. Shield of Faith is a first level. Cannot. It doesn't upcast really. Or it doesn't have a bonus for upcasting. Duration is 10 minutes. Concentration adds +2 to AC for the duration. 60-foot bonus action spell. I think that's where it is. It's a bonus action spell, so it makes it really nice.
Damn it, I wish I could have done that because then I could like do it on all +2s on all.
You're technically still in the level up part right now.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know if there's any spell that's like that for.
Yeah.
What bonus to saves?
Well, one that can give
No.
like a bonus
A
to like
group.
AC or well to a group. I can't think of any spells off the top of my head. At where he's at least level wise. I think anything after that is probably too high of a would be like your 5th, 6th types. How high of spell levels can you cast there, Perma?
Bless is your only option.
Up to level 3.
Okay.
3rd spell level.
I was gonna say,
Bless is a
if you
level?
can pick up Bless, it's a first level spell.
It gives a advantage for everybody doing a.
Well, it doesn't give advantage. It gives a +D4 to attack rolls or saving throws.
D4.
Mm-hmm.
But Bless is a super.
Yeah.
It is a very powerful first level slot. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And as long as you have an open concentration, it's a very good spell.
Which then, yeah, as especially as a paladin, you just with all of your other auras, you just pop Bless at some point in certain situations, and you're just like, cool. Add that on top.
Where would I find?
And it also, I think, being a first level, higher concentration, you have a better chance of keeping it going.
Yeah.
And then you don't.
All right, I'll take that.
I don't think I got.
I mean, is there a problem with what I chose for, multi-classing?
Not really.
No.
What do you mean?
I was gonna say, what's your multi-class?
Remember, do you know what?
What
A multi-class and 2 barbarian.
what's the circle for live? Circle for Erville.
Circle of the Moon. Yeah.
You're
Mouse
really gonna
chose
multi?
Circle of the
Okay,
Moon. So
that's
Yep.
Fine.
So
Yeah,
meaning
it's very rare for
yeah, well,
druids.
I probably rage and then go wild shape and be a beefed up, be a beast on steroids.
Yeah, did
I
you
don't
look
think
at
you can.
if you
Rage
get to
while
level 20 with Circle of the Moon? Have you looked at that?
I
Wait,
was
what?
gonna say you get
Look at
archdruid.
level 20
yeah.
for Circle of the
Oh
Moon.
yeah, that's right.
You become
You
archdruid.
are broken at that
Yeah.
point in time because you can go into elemental form, but you also get unlimited wild shapes.
Wild shape.
That being
Yep.
said, most classes are broken at level 20.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
But Druid is
The only thing I
especially
think also with that is that with rage and wild shape, I think there are certain situations that you have to, because they're
You
both
have
class
to,
features.
Yeah,
you
that
have
like,
to
shaping
wild
right?
shape before you
Rage,
rage
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you can't cast or
wrong.
concentrate.
Exactly. Okay, I gotta go
Well,
run downstairs real quick.
shape is different from polymorph though, because it's not a casting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, kinda. The way I've always heard it is you have to do the wild shaping first.
Yeah, that works. But yeah, I
mean-
just always if you're Circle of the Moon Druid, multi-classing just doesn't make sense to me.
I was gonna say there's a lot of them where it just
As
doesn't
far as I
make sense
know-
to multi-class.
Yeah, no. As far as I know, as far as I'm gonna push for druid is at least to level 18, because at least by 18 I can at least get beast spells. So that means you can cast many druid spells in any shape you assume while using wild shape. So that means that even in wild shape I can still use spells. So yeah.
Yeah, but you can't
At
use
least
spells if
by
you're
level
raging.
18 barbarian. I
You
know.
can't
That's why I
spellcast,
basically do it before
so-
rage.
No, you
You can't
if it's a
concentrate.
concentration spell,
You
you
lose
rage,
it as
your
soon as you rage.
concentration is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I
But
just
still.
felt it was a weird.
Beast on steroids.
I mean, but that being said, if you only have 2 levels of barbarian, you'll have limited rage anyway. So it gives you ammo when you're not raging.
Yep.
I don't know. The one class I always have
Plus-
a hard time multi-classing out of is I always want to go straight fighter
Mm-hmm.
because that extra attack capstone is so fucking nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I was kind of torn between Barbarian and Blood Hunter. But then again, if I go Blood Hunter, I'm basically just turning Vil into basically a future form of Timbers.
I'm just
So
confused
that's
at
my
not
that's my other
creating
character
a
is,
Ooh.
potentially unkillable druid.
Unkillable Druid.
Unlimited beast shapes means somebody would have to do, I think, well over 400 damage in a single round to you
It
in
makes
order
you
to
damn hard to
actually
kill.
kill you. To outright kill you.
Well, purely in damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I say, there's other ways around it, but
Mm-hmm. Because if you survive the round, your next round you can just change back into like an earth elemental or something.
yeah, you can just jump between. Oh, I'm gonna go earth, full health. Oh, I'm gonna go fire, full health.
Mm-hmm.
Now you'd be burning your action, right? Each turn, or is it a bonus action to wild shape?
I think it's bonus action.
I think it's a bonus.
So yeah, that's not bad.
No, rage is bonus action. A wild shape is normal action.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing that makes it semi-decent as a combo, especially early game. As you get into higher levels, it gets worse. But like early game, you action rage or turn into a bear, bonus action rage, and next action you just fucking start tearing shit up.
Yeah.
But like, that's like broken at like or level 5. But once you get higher, barbarian.
Yep.
I mean, melee falls off hardcore anyway as you get higher, with few exceptions. Looking at paladins. But
What I'm thinking about doing is I think I got an interesting little combo I might just try. Is because I have Wall of Thorns. My plan is basically, summon Wall of Thorns to encase, around Vil and the target, and then rage, because then afterwards I can just start slamming myself or the target into the Thorn of Walls. They take damage from that, which I wouldn't be able to take damage because of resistance. But it'd just be a rage in the cage. It'd be a circle of pain.
is Wall of Thorns
It'd be a
concentration?
No, it's not. Oh, yep, it is. So yeah, it wouldn't work. Damn it. Never mind. That throw it out.
That's why the cheese grater builds kind of are usually a team build, because you need someone to pop up the spike growth, and then someone else to drag them.
Now I am officially.
All right.
It is scary effective though.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if any of you guys
so-
have watched any of the Gauntlet on YouTube, but they make character builds and send them through a predetermined dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
They made this squad of 3 level 10s, and they were doing like 500 damage a turn with spike growth and 500 movement speed shenanigans.
I'm gonna check something out because I want to see if I learn any new spells at level 14. Let me check something out.
Oh, I figured we were ready to go. Is everybody done leveling?
I am, yeah.
I was gonna say level 14 gave me like 1 new spell to learn. That was it. So yeah, I'm done.
I'm gonna stick with my plan. I'm sticking with my plan. I like my plan.
No. Me, I just got that fun feature that just has the grossest sounding descriptors ever.
Actually, you know what? Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Just go over here.
I don't know if Timmy heard what I was describing, but it was bleh. And the fact that it's a bonus action.
Mm.
Do you hear what I described, Timmy?
I did not.
Don't want to. Revelation in flesh.
Mm.
As a bonus action, I can spend 1 or more sorcery points to magically transform my body for 10 minutes. For each sorcery point I spend, I can gain 1 of the following until the transformation ends. Oh, okay, good. The short descriptions are not gross. Or not as gross. So 1, I can see any invisible creature within 60 feet of me, which my blind sight's only 30 feet, so. But I can gain a flying speed equal to my walking speed, and I can hover. I gain a swim speed equal to twice my walking speed, and I can breathe underwater. Like I literally grow gills and webbed hands and feet and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can move through any space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing, and I can spend 5 feet of movement to escape from non-magical restraints or being grappled. Like me and my stuff basically becomes very kind of like non-Newtonian, I guess. Yeah, and that's as a bonus action. So I can basically bonus action, turn into goo, get out of a grapple by using movement, and then cast. I can fly now.
Oh, great. Owl's got wings.
Granted, the descriptions are the actual, like, full descriptions. I think if I go into my features and traits, the full descriptions are
Slightly worse.
it's just so gross sounding. Yes, see invisible. Your eyes also turn black or become withering sensory tendrils. With the flying, it doesn't say I grow wings. It's just your skin glistens with mucus or shines with otherworldly light. I'm gonna opt for the light.
So you're going full Twilight?
Alright, so I heard
Oh, shit, I am.
I heard the responses and I decided to change it.
You changed it?
I'm going with
You
something
went,
a little better. Do what?
Did you go just straight druid?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, actually, I decided to go with something a little better. I'm going with Blood Hunter, and I'm going with the Curse of the Muddled Mind.
Embers 2.0.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Got another blood hunter.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that going with the Curse of the Muddled Mind, it allows me to use my Blood Maledict to affect any spellcaster, and with that, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw just to keep their concentration up. But yeah, of course, something to help with the spellcasters.
Yeah. That could probably help against some spellcaster monsters that we might be going up against.
Alright,
Especially
everybody
with
ready?
spellcasters that
Oh yeah.
concentrations. So yeah, this is a better choice than the barbarian. So at
Mhm.
least with that, I can still concentrate my spells and do other things. So yeah, I'm good to go.
Ready to die.
Yeah.
Again.
Ready to die.
Well, technically I didn't die earlier, but
ready to
officially.
die again.
and I will pass on to Diva to warn them and all the other Drodeca to avoid that red crystal. Until we can figure out a way to take it out, or take out the red crystal safely. Because that's the real bad one up there.
Alrighty. You guys walk into the castle.
Bum, bum, bum.
You come upon an atrium. Looks like it would have been a courtyard, but it's got a steepled roof. There are just piles of garbage and warped copper pieces and you name it. Doesn't look very friendly. There's a
Shit, warped copper.
not the type you're thinking of.
Probably down doing laundry.
Real quick, Tim, can I have my little dragon link token?
What does she want in here?
Yeah. Because it is considered tiny, so.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
All right. So yeah, you guys are
No.
just attributed in a room that's got a whole lot of nothing. There's lanterns that seem to light up on their own as you walk in. In front of you seems to be a pool of water, but there's like glass on top of it, so you could walk on top of it, kind of thing.
Can.
I can't. So.
Can we
Does it
see that
seem-
centerpiece thing? Is that
Hmm?
like sticking out, or is that centerpiece thing sticking out, or is it under the glass?
It's sticking out a little bit.
Does it look anything like that? What was it when we the fucking in the dead town, before we found the town that actually got like teleported? Remember we came out of the forest up through a thing with the thing? Does it look like that one?
It kind of does.
I don't know how the fuck to feel about that.
We step on it and we descend up.
Hmm?
I'm guessing that we probably step on it and it will descend up.
Oh, I don't step on that at all. But now at least I have, like, maybe it's some sort of teleport thing? So that would explain Onyx getting here. Because remember, Onyx was in the woods. Right?
Well, he
He was
Last time
a
you saw him.
while away from here.
That was the last time we saw him. I mean,
Last time you saw him, you guys ran off from him as you guys brought the small town back.
we really don't know what he was doing after when we were doing all of that shit over there in that
That's
time.
true. There's reasonable he could have just got here in a normal way, but
And even though he was slowly lumbering, fuck, who actually knows what his true actual movement speed is?
this is true.
But I mean, if he was just kept walking, I mean, probably within the week periods that we were doing, then he probably got there.
What the fuck is it? My fighter on Monday has access to detect magic, but my sorcerer does not. Just stop things, finding things. Yeah. So we got piles of money around. I mean, since I'm closest, what exactly is this? Is it a body tin?
Yeah, it's like a tree
don't wanna
stump or
touch it.
something like that.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, it's nothing of value.
Just overgrown ruin kind of thing.
Dislike how little we've seen in this place. Looking over here, Tim. Is that like an actual doorway, or is that like crumpled in?
Where?
That thing.
That looks like it's a same thing with like here and here. They're like pedestals, but nothing's on them.
Oh, so this pedestal
Mm-hmm.
is just
Supposed to look like these two.
Okay. Looking up towards the ceiling, is there an opening in the ceiling in the center?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna start at least slowly moving. Like slow, like taking my time by footsteps
Okay.
around the edge of this thing.
I want to try something stupid. Maybe, well, I don't know if it's stupid or not.
Nothing good ever.
Be careful.
Someone says that.
I mean, it'd have to be pretty
Yeah,
tough.
Is that blood in the background?
It sounded like blood in the background.
Yes. All right, Badger. You ready to hear this? You ready to hear my question?
Go right ahead.
The reason why I say it's stupid because I feel like using this is gonna waste a spell level. I'm gonna go ahead and conjure Find the Path at 6th level.
I'll need you to post that. I'm unfamiliar
There you
with
go.
that one.
Yeah, no, here you go. And the destination I'm going for is basically, where Onyx is and all those crystals are.
Thing is, it
Was it
says
top of the
a
tower
fixed
then?
location that if you're familiar with on.
Right. I mean, he
Yeah,
saw the top of the tower technically.
he did, so he's is
Familiar.
somewhat familiar with it
Yeah.
because it's most recent. So I don't know. It's Tim's ruling.
I mean, also it's like I can always. Plus, I mean, this is only tower and miles one. So I was like, I can always easily think top of this tower.
Hey, Badger. Could I cast Bless on Crassus, Jack, and Thorny?
What are you casting?
Bless.
Yeah, you can.
At 2nd level? Alright, I'll do that.
Oh, is that the path that Bill got?
Yeah, looks like it. Big green line that just shows up for her.
What else were you putting it on?
Crosses,
Thorny, and who?
Jack, and
Yeah, Jack, Crassus, and Thorny.
and what is it? You're casting it at 2nd level, so
There should be one more, right?
Yeah.
Is it every level or every 2 levels it gets another target?
The casting of this spell doesn't take into account impossible circumstances. If this spell is casted 3 times before completing your next long rest, is 25% chance for each cast after the first. You get random reading.
yeah. So
Oh no, wait,
just
that's augury.
What level are you
bless up
casting
to,
Bless at?
2nd level, he said.
level 2. Oh, you get one target, one additional creature for above first.
Yep. So casting
a
at
fourth.
2nd level, you get a 4th person.
Alamos.
What was that?
You have been blessed.
Dankeschön.
Yep.
And it gets and blessed gives an additional
1d4.
Attack roll or saving throw.
1d4.
1d4.
It's like a constant inspiration.
All
How long
right.
does it last for?
Up to 1 minute concentration.
Okay.
Yeah, it might not last too long, but
So yeah, you guys walk in. Liv, you cast your path, and it takes you to the center of this platform.
Okay, I immediately start heading that way.
Where do you go?
I basically
trying to-
tell everybody, hey, yeah, everybody might want to stick close to me. I might be able to get us to the top of this tower real quick.
I'm looking in the water, Tim, because you said it's water with glass above it, right?
Yep. Almost looks like you'd fall in, but nope, there's something. It's solid on top.
I want to pick up like a rock or something and kind of like lightly, gently toss it onto it.
I mean, I'm already heading that
See what
way.
happens.
I'm already heading towards the where.
Yeah, I know you're heading towards it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm just
Yeah.
testing to see.
How far do you go?
That's basically wherever it's where the path is leading me. I head straight for it.
All right. There's your 30 feet. So yeah, you walk up on this platform, and it looks like you'd fall in, but it is something solid on top, almost glass kind of thing.
Sweet.
I'll follow.
Hey guys, I think
Yeah,
it's
might
safe.
as well follow.
All right. And you
I'm just
walk all the way up to
inspecting this
the
stuff.
middle bit. Dibbers? Or Figure?
What's up?
You walk all the way to the center.
I walk all the way to the center.
As you approach this risen platform type thing,
Yeah.
it starts to kind of glow with a little bit of an arcane energy. And
Sweet.
on 2 points on this middle platform, probably about here and here, you see
Yeah.
a rock face, probably like maybe like a foot by a half foot, flip around. And when it flips around, it shows you 3 images: a dragon, a rat, and a troll. But on the other, but then like a few feet to your right, another panel flips open, and they see dragon, rat, and troll. And as your people all follow you to the platform, you start seeing glowing in 3 faces up here. As you see a spectral image of a dragon, rat, and a troll.
And a troll. Oh boy.
But you said they're spectral images?
They're spectral images.
Not showing any sign.
Oh,
of
sweet
aggression,
holograms.
Like that.
And you said 2
Cool,
rock
guys, we
faces
did it. We
on
might be
this
able to get a
sun
little- ooh,
and shown that, yeah?
Hmm?
You said two different rock faces spun and
Yep.
show that?
So you
I
have
want to shift.
Where are these rock
here.
faces again?
they're on the platform.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Mhm.
they're just kind of here in the middle. Okay.
I'm basically trying to scoot around to see if maybe I can see here. I want to see
Okay.
if there's more of those around this thing.
There are
Like, I'm
not.
trying to go slow.
You gotta
There
walk around, and there are not.
No,
Hmm.
nothing on this side. I'm gonna look. I'm not moving, but I'm looking over towards the spectral dragon image.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like? You said these are like pedestal things.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Does it look like there's anything inscribed here?
There is an inscription,
Mhm.
but nothing that, they're almost like it's just like runic symbols.
Okay. And then this is like a tree stump, yeah?
Yeah, it's just trash and broken things and stumps of trees, leaves.
I want to step off the platform, like here.
What? What?
You just step off the platform?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to be cautious about this. So 2 different rock faces showed dragon, rat, troll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey Badger.
Yes.
I'm looking at these. Looking at the first stone face in front of me. Do they look like they can be rotated in any sense?
Investigation check.
I'd like to assist.
Okay.
You want to assist? Do you get advantage?
Ooh, I get advantage. I already have advantage on investigation checks. 20!
You're not sure? Other than the whole rock
Okay,
face flipping over, you don't really see anything. Don't really see much else.
I'll be like, hey, everybody. I'll be like, all right, guys, I'm going to try something. Be prepared for anything. As I basically, like, try to see if I can, like, you know,
Step back on
like,
this.
I touch the stone face. See if I can move it.
Yeah, you try to do what?
You know, I put my hand on the stone face, see if I can like move it or whatnot. You know, try to see if anything can be done to it, or if it's just like, you know, set in stone.
You press in like
No
the
pun
same
intended.
way that it flipped around on you to begin with, but nothing happens.
What about turning
Can I
it,
do a magic check?
rotating it instead
See
of
if
trying to
it's like
push
That's what he
down?
was trying. That was what he was trying to do, is try and push it so
Yeah, I
that
was
it would
trying to see if I
rotate.
can, like, you know,
I thought
you know,
you
it's
said
kind of like
push
one of those things
down
where if
on
you
it,
push
like
it,
how
like,
it flipped.
He's trying to like move the slab that flipped.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
yeah,
actually
trying to
just
see if like
rotating it.
Oh,
Okay.
Not like
switching the orders.
yeah, not like actually trying to cause it to flip, rotate. Like surface rotate. Does it move in any way?
Make it spin.
Make it
Make
spin.
it spin. I'm a fidget spinner.
So you come up and try to turn it, or are you trying to get
I'm
lifted?
kind of standing right next to one. So
Okay. Yeah, you try to like shift the whole thing. Nothing doesn't seem to give way of anything.
I want to try something different.
Okay.
I want to use not that one. Divine Scent.
Or what does it do?
I'll put it in the chat log. No, that's Marine Clear. Not. I wanted Divine Sense. Idiot. Ignore the first one.
Towards.
Marine there.
Yeah.
I hop back off the platform. I'm gonna slowly make my way towards the dragon spectral image thingy.
The
Has it
dragon
reacted
hologram?
at all since I moved closer to it?
So you use divine sense, but nothing of that type is presence within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Has the dragon reacted at all to me moving slightly closer to it?
Nope.
are any of this?
It's almost they're almost like statues made out of light.
Okay.
So yeah, I wanna. You said there were runes. Like, are they written here along the base, or?
Yep, it's on the base. The runes look like they were carved with like a very sharp blade. But to what, you don't know what it says.
Is there anything else about this area?
Not that you see.
I'm gonna run my hand along the runes, just to see.
The
Just
edges
touching
are
them.
the edges feel sharp, but you kind of recoil before you cut yourself.
Like they were fresh.
Hey, Badger, can I roll? Can I do another investigation on these slabs? See
Someone
if I
else
can't
can.
figure something out finally.
Someone else can.
Fuck. All right. I need someone else to do this. 'Cause
I'll
I'm
do
too
it.
stupid.
I'd
Why
like
not?
to.
Roll it.
Come on, people. Come on.
Insight,
It's insight, not investigation.
not investigation.
Oh
Or
shit.
sorry,
It's supposed to be
investigation, not
investigation.
insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Alamos.
To anyone?
Yes, I love you, you Mexican bastard.
That's still not. Maybe
So the slab
not
had
high
flipped over, and on the slab are 3 depictions of a dragon, rat, and troll. But they're raised. But these depictions are raised up just the slightest bit.
Like they're in. They're not
You're
like
pretty sure it's some buttons.
they're like stone buttons.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
push the.
What do you see with your robotic eyes, Alamos?
You press the dragon on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
The button kind of lights up as the
It
image
happens right in
here.
front of me.
The image fades to nothing, but reappears at the edge of the platform.
Is there anything on this
seeing that,
platform?
I was like, oh,
Tim?
Hmm?
Now that the dragon's gone, is there anything on this platform?
Other than a small light-emitting crystal at the center of the base, but kind of like dug into the platform.
I'm gonna push the
Okay.
other two.
You're gonna push the other 2 on this side.
Yeah.
We'll come back on.
Well, you press
There's some runes carved
the
in
rat one.
bottom, but nothing.
This
I
guy
can read.
disappears. Reappears. You press the rat one. It pops up over here. And then you press the troll one, so the rat disappears. And the troll
God damn it.
appears here.
So after seeing that, Vill's gonna go over to the right side. I'm gonna push the dragon button, the dragon symbol.
So you press the dragon one on the right side.
Yes.
And as soon as both end, the whole room kind of rumbles just a slight bit.
Yo, Chris.
The images start to move, almost like rawr, attacky, rawr type thing. And it's the dragon that seemingly
beats the troll.
Nope, the dragon drops and
Rock, paper, scissors.
reappears over in its corner.
I'm gonna.
Dragon.
Okay.
I
mean, the only logical one, I guess, to do is to push the mouse one now.
The difference is, though, is that now on the right platform, on the right side, the dragon button seems to turn black.
Ooh.
I guess the only logical one, I guess, is to push the rat.
And it's
if this is rock paper
player
scissors.
1 versus player 2.
Yeah.
That's why.
If whichever one Alamos presses,
I'm gonna keep
guess
the goblin.
Alamos press. Oh, you're gonna keep
No,
the
I'm
troll?
keeping-
All right, I press the rat. Okay. So yeah, I press the rat button now.
Hold on.
This might be interesting.
Oh.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Kaitos!
Are you
Kaitos!
Uh,
Oh,
that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
oh god!
I was gonna say this just got dark.
Elvis, what'd you do?
right. I have dark
Elvis,
vision.
what'd you do?
120.
I blessed it.
This is like ultimate darkness.
Okay, well,
He's trying-
the water turns black in that section.
Okay. Bad section.
Uh-oh.
Cross that line, it's bad section. At least.
So
The glass still above?
Which one of us do any of us see that?
I'm weird.
Athos is right there.
I know Kaitos definitely sees it.
For the guys pressing the buttons? No, I don't think so.
So clearly,
All
we
right.
got two button pressers,
Something.
Alamos
Yes.
and Vil. So Vil, you said you pressed the rat button?
I pressed the rat button. I pressed the rat button.
Yeah.
Kaitos, you might want to get out of there.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point, Sam, to use that new fun feature, and I'm gonna hover off this glass.
Okay.
Okay, this is like, I
There's an angel over
don't
here.
like this. I'm not touching the glass anymore. Just to look at Crassus and be like, this is handy.
Alright.
I see where you like
Flying,
it.
Alright, anyway,
flying
back
is
to-
very
back to-
handy, yes.
The images
No
seem
wings.
to look
Chill,
like
listen,
they're
Rat, let's go.
attacking.
Just blowing.
Rada,
weirdly.
rada, 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 rada,
Come on,
rada,
Rat.
rada.
Come on, Rat.
Rat beats troll.
Yeah!
Interesting.
So
Rat bastard
then
wins!
dragon beats rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least, I mean, that's the theory, and the only sometimes the only
So
way to know is to try it. But
So you know, dragon beats rat, rat beats troll, troll beats dragon.
I'm
I think I might know
guessing-
how we figured this.
guessing my button fades away.
Mm-hmm.
question there, Tim. I'm over near the trolls deal. Kaithos had
Oh, no.
mentioned about the
Kaithos!
lettering. Do I see the same kind
Oh.
of like etched lettering? on the
I'm
troll?
hovering off the glass. Don't worry.
The etch, you see there's like
That
etches
doesn't
in
look
there,
like
but
anything.
it looks like something might have punched these. Like they don't look like they were carved like Kaithos found on the dragon pedestal. This one seems like etched that something was like punched into it. But still runes and just descriptors that you're not sure.
So the water under me. So I'm hovering like a foot or two off the glass now, Tim.
Turns
The water
red.
under me is red.
Yep.
But I'm not seeing anything else with
I
that.
basically look at Alamos.
I'm gonna push the dragon.
Sorry. Yeah, basically it was hey, Alamos. Try pressing the press the dragon button if you can, because mine turned black over here.
Oh, didn't we see that?
Wait, on Alamos'
me-
side, what happened to the troll button?
The dragon button on the left side.
Turned black.
Wait, is the dragon button on both
Turns back.
sides? Oh,
They were.
Dragon
Now it's
button
the
turns
troll.
back.
Now the troll button seems to be unusable.
Turned black. Yeah. So I think I might know what we gotta do. I think.
so you're
Willing
gonna
to
bring
try
the
this.
dragon out.
Alamos, you willing to help me out here?
You just get a middle finger as I
I
push
need
the
to.
dragon button.
All right. Yes. Great. Let's go. This is the Smash dungeon right now. We're Smash dungeon. Welcome to the Pokemon battle.
Please.
So
Never
those
say
two-
Smash Dungeon again.
Those two are putzing with buttons, Tim. This center thing, are there any other markings on the center piece? Words, text, anything
Where?
The centerpiece.
on the centerpiece?
On the centerpiece? No.
Like, I'm hovering around. I want to see if there's like any text written anywhere.
No.
Okay.
Really, what's it?
Dragon versus Rat. This is awesome. Anticipating this paper could happen.
You say awesome. My brain is sitting here going, what the fuck?
I really want to try to figure out if I can't figure out these like kind of glyph thingies that are
I'm
on
gonna
this
step away from the computer
pedestals
for a
in a way.
second, but I'll put you on my phone in my ear so I can just respond. But I just can't move.
Tim, Crosses is very focused on this stuff, and I know I'm trying to figure out how to play this out. So, what would you want to do for Crosses for him to try to decipher these this stuff in some form? Try to make some sense of it.
Insight, maybe?
Okay.
And have you two talked about what you saw on the other platform?
Yeah, well, at this point, I'll hover. I want to look at the rat one. I'll be like, so you found glyphs too. Those glyphs almost cut my fingers. Those ones hurt.
The glyphs look printed. As if you were trying to copy it, you could just put something up against it and do a rubbing.
Quick rubbing, and it would just copy right onto it. But these ones have been like over on the troll. It's been like bashed in. Like
Yeah,
in a
but
way,
you can still do
like
the same
smashed.
thing. You do like a charcoal rubbing. What about the rat one, Timmy?
That is the rat one.
Yeah.
Oh, these are printed.
So,
So
between,
the
if you guys are
dragon-
talking about it, the dragons looks like they were carved with something sharp.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Dragon's
trolls
claw.
looks like they were punched in by something blunt and heavy.
Troll's club or fist.
And the rat one
Looks printed, but it looks like, but
Oh,
it's
so it's
pushed
raised.
out. It's raised, so if you decided to try like a rubbing, you could.
It would like.
You got paper, Crosses?
Do I have paper?
This one.
Paul's like just pulls out a parchment from his freaking like many fucking pockets. It's just like gives it to Cross.
I'll do a rubbing of this one to get the. You said they're pushed out. Do they act like buttons? Like if I put my finger on one of these, does
It's
it
more
give
like
at
a
all?
stamp. Like it's more like it's pushed out like a stamp.
No, I know. I was just checking, seeing as the last raised thing.
And during your investigation, the rat image appears back in its column.
So I'll bring the rubbing from the rat one
And then,
to Crosses.
Dragon beats rat.
They took my rat.
So I 27. So I not 20 on that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. But I don't
So
know
you
what
figured
you're
out. You're pretty proud to be able to figure out that bit of knowing what the objective is.
Yeah.
The objective?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
The
I pressed
other
the
thing
troll.
is that I'm seeing is that I'm also guessing that the black water, we just don't know what happens for who, depending on who wins and loses. Because obviously the markings around the water is for which side has won.
Like like in those chunks, like the color of the water has completely changed.
Okay.
They're like little health quadrants, basically.
Yeah.
divvying it up, and now that we see a good half of it, we can guess that it's 3 tries.
So is it that
or 3 lives. For
do you
one
guys
side.
try to do a rubbing of
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
do a
rats
rubbing
one?
of all threes.
I thought
Yeah,
so
I did a
too.
rub. Yeah. I'll do a rubbing of that one. Yeah.
So when you do a rubbing, even though the runes that are raised are in weird patterns,
Mm-hmm.
you do get a common word that appears in the rubbing.
Gathos says like
Like just like a common word, or
Yep.
one that we
like
probably
yeah, you're
okay.
A
you're
single
seeing
word.
Kaito sit here and go, look at that. Look at the
Blood.
sheet. Super confused. Blood?
The word is blood.
I'm gonna go back over to the dragon one. Because you said it was sharp.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I could have. I'm gonna go ahead and let my finger get cut, basically, on the dragon one.
So you kind of feel around and you let your finger get cut. You drop a few bits of blood.
Yeah.
And out of the scrawlings of the etches,
Mm-hmm.
a fluid begins to spill out of it.
Fuck.
And even as you were sitting there trying to figure out what it is, the fluid is water.
I'm still near the troll.
Scooping up. Wait, is there like a cup or anything over here? Or I probably have a cup in my bag. Or my thing.
If
It's
you have
probably
any
just
kind of like
standard water.
mess kit and whatnot, then
Yeah.
you would.
Grab some of this water and I'm gonna walk over to Crosses.
Okay.
Pour it on.
I spilled
maybe.
blood. So I did the rubbing of the rat. Rubbing did not match the runes and it said blood. So I cut my finger on the dragon one because that one was sharp. And water came out, so
Crassus basically was watching you do this
yeah.
because he was but it's good.
Pour water
Um,
onto the troll one?
Maybe?
And you pour water on it. It seems to just suck in really quickly. But after a few seconds, you see this blackened ooze slowly creeping out of it.
Take
And
same cup.
it's just
Is it
sloshy.
oil?
It's not quite oil. It's super thick. It's goopy.
Like tar?
Like kind of like tar. But it's a substance you're not sure what it is.
You look like you're about to pass out.
I'm gonna scoop it up. Look at
Unknown
Crosses.
substance.
Go over to the rat one because the rat's the last one, unless getting the clue about blood from the rat was.
Right.
And I'll pour a little bit of it on the rat one.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
What if you rub it on the... You poured it, but what if you actually just like kind of like paint it on the wording? Like cover it.
I don't know if I want to touch this stuff.
Crosses comes out all and just pulls out obviously a little paintbrush and says, "Hey, paint it."
Sure. Painting the stuff onto the rat's roots.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
nothing
nothing
happens.
happens.
No.
We're about to.
The ooze came out of the troll.
Is your speaker paused?
It's like a black ooze too, but it's not like tar.
What's up?
I mean, Crosses feels
Just
it.
checking.
Out of it all, what does it feel like to Crosses? Because I know Kythos touched it. Crosses didn't really say that he touched it. What does it kind of feel like to Crosses with all of his
The
knowledge
black
of
tar stuff.
tools
Oh,
and
black.
such.
Like some amalgamation of like tar and oil and just goop. Might even be like animal fats or something like that. And it's something that's like, it might burn well, or it might lube well. You're not quite sure. It's just, it's just thick.
Blood, water,
Blood, water, and then an unknown substance.
ick.
An ick.
Blood was
Ooze.
used on the dragon statue. And that gave us
Nothing
water.
happens to the rat between the three.
I mean, I'm gonna try and put some blood on the rat's one. So that one says blood.
Yeah.
Do you try to, with still your cut open finger, try to smear
Yeah.
some blood on it?
Yeah.
I press. So back over
Nothing
here. I press
happens.
Run it
the
across.
troll button.
Okay, what about water now? Tap all three. Put the tar, blood, and that water on the rat one.
Nothing
Pour the
happens.
water on it.
Punch the troll.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what did you say, chicken? You're hitting the troll one?
Oh yeah, I'm pressing the troll button.
Oh, but the dragon and the troll are on different
Alright,
sides
dead.
now.
Mm-hmm. What as it
I'm also wondering if-
while me and
is that
Alamo
troll
have a
beats
little-
dragon, so then dragon would go up.
Look.
That side would lose.
Well,
wondering.
while Alamos and I are having our little dungeon battle over here, I'd basically look over at Kaitos and Crassus. Be like, what are y'all doing over there? You're missing out on the fun. Looking at the black and water.
Science.
There's another
That's
puzzle
it.
for
It's
us
look at
more
little James over
intellectual
here.
types.
I just act like I am.
Like I said, like
Hey,
you're missing the fun. Look down the black and water.
Acting the part.
Yeah, for now.
Fake it until you make it, right?
Exactly.
It's still a thing.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm wondering if there's something to do with the fact that I get dragon blood, spat out water spat out black tar from,
But nothing on the.
but nothing happened with the rat with all three of the substances. Can I try
mean-
and take an etching of the dragon's thing, like stuff, Tim? Like I know it's depressed, but you can still kinda.
Yeah, I can see you trying it, but
No,
I mean, all it does
okay.
is shred your paper.
Well, that makes me mad. I'm also wondering, I did blood for the dragon. Tar came out of the troll. The waters are red and black.
I look at Alamos. Like, your turn.
Right.
You do remember, Smarty Pantses, that because you were observing the back part of the middle part, even though it didn't have any flipped over slabs, there are blank spots.
I am going to, with the cup of ick, like get some water from Dragon One and like have cup of ick, have cup of water. Like make sure that I'm bleeding, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go over.
Obviously, yeah, crosses will follow. So we're gonna go over to the other side.
Yeah, where there's that blank
So you
slab.
tell them to hold off because I'm not too sure.
Hold
what
on.
happened in one of them.
Blank.
Hold on. So there's blank spots in all three of those spots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly.
There would be essentially the same size slab that flipped over, revealing the buttons on the south side. They're in about equal representations. There are the same type blank spaces on.
And this is a red dragon specifically, yeah?
Yeah. No, it looks red. And
Looks
light.
red.
Like the light kind of shimmers reddish.
So. It's the weakness of each. The rats one says blood. Rats don't have a lot of blood. Dragon, water versus fire. Troll, whatever the ick, necrosis. Rat,
Fire.
spread disease. Huh?
Fire.
Fire?
Troll's weakness is fire because of their regeneration. To stop a troll from regenerating, you use fire.
So on the opposite side, what order do we put this in? Do we match it? Or do we do the weaknesses of each?
I think the weaknesses would probably be my guess.
So tar for
Your best would be to try it.
Yeah.
tar for this.
Okay, so you put
But we
tar
have to
on,
light it.
on this side.
I'm thinking we need to light it on fire. So
You paint,
between the two of us, we can do
you
that.
paint a little bit of the black sludge on it, and after a few
Yeah.
seconds, you see shink, and the slab flips, and it's the engraving from the base of the statue.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get the blood from my hand and
Yep, it flips to reveal the rat etchings.
and blood there, or no, water there.
Water.
Duh.
And it flips to reveal the dragon's etchings. And now that all three are revealed, they all kind of glow a little bit. And then you see them all three start flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. It stops.
We should stand on this, maybe.
It stops.
I mean, we're
from your
right
angle,
up there, so,
left to right. Rat, troll, dragon. That's
From left to right?
It's base etchings. As you are reading it, it's rat, troll, dragon.
Which basically I think is what we kind of figured out.
We have to have the order of the wins.
Is
Rat
this
has
maybe
to
the
win.
first.
Wait, no. No? No.
I don't-
It just says rat, troll,
So
dragon.
yeah.
Remember,
But here's the
it's
thing: is
right
that
left,
we've also
two,
seen on them
right.
that troll beats dragon, rat beats troll, dragon beats rat.
No. Yeah.
At least that's what we've seen.
You
So
think
how
that
do
the three etchings are trying to tell you something?
Yeah. I think you might be right on the potential of what needs to be pushed first. Rat, troll, dragon for the buttons.
They've only been trying to press one button at a time, right?
Yeah. They haven't pressed. I don't think they've tried to do both at the same time. Like rat and rat. For
Both of you give me an insight check.
So close.
I'm gonna give myself, as a reaction, I am going to give myself a +5.
That's good, because I got no modifier to this, but I can spend a sorcery point to reroll it.
Alright, so that was a 24, so 29.
I gotta reroll, because it's not gonna get much better than that.
I wish I could do it to you, but it's only one at
I
a
have
time for the
a +0 for my insight. Do not give me that. I got an 18. That's great. That's wonderful. Oh, I forgot to even. Hey, my computer didn't crash. Yay.
Yeah. Given that you're on that side of the room and you're looking at the three etchings,
Mm-hmm.
each of the etchings gave you pretty much almost a one-word response.
Rat was blood.
Right.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That was blood, dragon was water.
Dragon was water.
Yep.
Troll was whatever
Troll
the
was
fuck
fire.
the ick is.
I think it's like some kind of tarish kind of thing that can
All you know is that it's thick.
Whatever. Yeah.
Like thicker than water.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Are we talking
So-
like 3 Cs or 4 Cs thick?
Like infinite seas.
Oh, Jesus. Left or right? Rat, troll, dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit the
And it gives us and
Blood
in
is
this
thicker
case,
than water.
oh my god.
The ick is thicker than blood.
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Blood is thicker
I'm
than
gonna
water.
hit the rat.
So
Wait,
here's the question: how
so-
does that translate into pushing the buttons?
As the button gets pressed and the rat shifts. You kind of notice that whenever Vil wins,
Mhm.
the water turns red. When Alamos seems to win, the water turns into this
Blood is
blackened
thicker than water.
sludge.
Turn all of the water black, or sorry, turn all the water blood. Red. Blood is thicker than water. So, how do we? Red needs to win first.
And then black needs to win?
No.
Or just...
Like, come on, Tony the troll! Come on, Tony
Like
the
while you
troll!
guys are sitting here chit chatting, they're like having this game off.
I thought I yelled at them to hold on, but I guess they didn't listen. So,
Too
They don't
late.
listen.
so probably out of fucking just pure initiative of I'm wondering. I think it's basically that is that blood has to the red side has to win.
Rat,
So that
troll.
I think all three of mine are
Blood
blackened
is
out,
thicker
right,
than
Badger?
water. So that's
No.
how it's worded out. But I think that to solve the
No?
actual puzzle,
We'll just say
that
this.
is
We'll
what has
do
to be
this.
done.
The troll
All right,
is
because
blackened out.
I could have sworn the dragon was taken out.
It was for that turn. But now the dragon's lit back up, and
Alright,
it's the troll's one that's blackened.
Dragon. Come on, Dave! Dave the dragon, let's go!
They go into their little attack animation type thing. The rats defeated.
I guess we're to find out basically what's going to happen here.
I hit the troll.
That's why I'm standing towards the edge to determine if I need to hop off this platform or move further in.
I look over at Alice. Good game. Good game.
Mm,
Hey, look, a Pokeball!
What am I missing?
You do realize you lost first.
Rat, troll.
You just put me down with you.
Yeah, but I don't like. Yeah,
Blood,
that's still a good game.
a thick
Blood,
ooze,
ick.
water.
Water.
Which obviously is that, as the saying goes, blood is thicker than water.
The fuck does the ooze do?
I think it just was part of the clue of figuring out all of the wording behind it. I'm not too sure if it's
Lost Johnny.
yeah, Johnny. Sleepy.
Oh.
And welcome back.
There is this almost overwhelming sense of dread that encompasses the room as the
Oh no.
game is essentially tied. And if you think about it, one more game could potentially win or lose the situation. Choose wisely.
I picked the troll.
I like
Crosses,
Right.
before
I think control.
anybody pushes
Wait.
the bosses,
I will
Crosses
hold
yells,
person
"Do
you
not touch anything." With Kythos, like we both of us just like yell out, "Don't touch anything."
Badger.
As you guys are shouting,
Do not make me
someone
cast
pressed.
time.
Yeah, or is it troll?
I'm gonna go over, pick up Phil, and move her bodily from it.
I press the dragon.
No, Badger, because I was gonna say
Oh,
they say
okay,
don't
right.
do it. I was actually wondering what would it be for me to roll to resist pressing the button. What would just from them to tell me stop? What would be like? What button? What would I have to roll to basically kind of see if I resist pressing the button or
I
not?
meant the rat.
After they say don't do it.
I meant the rat. I meant the rat. I meant the rat.
Rat? You meant rat?
Tythos is just glaring at you, Alamos,
Rat's
and
blacked
letting you
out.
know you're going to get nuked the next time we're in battle.
The rat's
Well,
blacked out. You
Tythos
can't.
is
You
I don't
can't
press
do
anything.
anything. You've already declared it. You already declared it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ratty wins.
They go into their animation, and Troll smashes the dragon. Dragon goes back, but this time, both of them go back. They both
What?
fade out, and the
Jerry, no!
Oh no.
Hey, Alamos, I think we fucked up. Whoa. Oh, God.
What?
Interesting.
Why
Mm.
are we seeing this all?
as the entire pool just turns into this swirling red vortex.
Didn't red?
What do I win?
Everybody's on the platform, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much.
And this is probably where we're going to stop for today.
Okay.
This doesn't give me high hopes.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that while you guys were chit-chatting, Chicken kind of put the pieces together on the outside.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either.
Yeah, to be honest, I just
think
feel like after I heard his voice, I hit the troll. I picked the troll. I think more or less it was like, me and Alma's tied. I gotta win this one. I gotta beat Alma's ass.
Honestly, I had no idea what was happening. I zoned out so much. I was like, it's rack the blood, the ink.
Crassus and I were
jumped
like,
down. I was like, I can't.
So while Kythos is still wrangling Liv, all of a sudden there's this beam of light, and you guys are now here.
Ported.
No, it was supposed
But
to
yeah,
be rock, paper, scissors.
this is where
A theme of a thing of.
this is where we're gonna stop for this time. So I'm going to say adios to Kicking YouTube, and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks maybe, and we'll go from there. And until then, have a fun time. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Wow.